Good afternoon. It is 3:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from Fog Street Lawn Club. In NBA news today, the Lakers acquired Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz for unprotected first-round picks in 2031 and 2033 and a first-round swap in 2028 and 2030. Kessler will sign a massive 4-year, $130 million deal with the Lakers, who now have no tradable first-round picks over the next 7 seasons. Free agent forward Tobias Harris has agreed to a 2-year, $31 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. In Vols news today marks the first day of a 10-year deal for Adidas to become the official apparel sponsor of the Vols and ends the 10-year deal with Nike. Also, Blake Grimmer is returning to Tennessee baseball and withdrawing from the MLB draft. He had 13 homers and 36 RBIs in his first season as a starter with the Vols. In World Cup news today, England escapes with a 2-1 win over Congo DR after a 2-goal performance from Harry Kane late. Senegal and Belgium currently kicking off. And tonight, the United States faces Bosnia in its first knockout round game with kickoff at 7 p.m. on Fox. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home of the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Welcome in and happy Wednesday. Hump day. That's what we call it.
I'm not even going to try it.
Oh, come on,
Nope.
Zeffy.
Nope.
This is 3HL on 104.5 The Zone. Dawn Davenport here. Ron Slay will be here shortly. Zeph.
What's up?
Behind the glass in person.
It's hot.
It's a little warm.
It's
Kirby
warm.
is keeping us on. You guys not staying? Oh, yeah, ask them. Okay. I thought you were leaving because it was hot. I'm like, we got fans. I'm sure they'll put the fan on. Hey, I am chatting with people at Fog Street Lawn Club, 648 Fog Street in Nashville. Come on over. You can join us as we are going to broadcast live from 3 to 6 today. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of both FIFA World Cup and Team USA. So grab some friends, stop in. We are pre-gaming here before USA takes on Bosnia tonight at 7 o'clock. So you can come pre-game, hang out with us, get some food, drink some cold beverages, whatever your choice. They got plenty of them. They've got the big screen set up here right out by the lawn for the big watch party for USA tonight. Perfect place to watch the game and, of course, hang out with us, right? More details, visit 1045thezone.com. I don't know about you, Ron Slay, but I'm going to have to get a Michelob Ultra or 8 to stay cool in this weather today.
This may be a couple of wash-away toasts involved, Babsy. I at some point, it's so warm, but the energy and the atmosphere looks so right, I may take a pitcher and pour it on my head. Water or beer. Which one? I don't know.
Pour the water, drink the beer.
Yes. Hydration and
dehydration.
And
at the same time.
There you go.
So that's a good balance.
By the way, fans can come and get custom Ultra cups at Fog Street and watch the game here with Ultra and Stella features. You know, I love me a Stella.
Stella gets you out.
Hey, what do we always say? Don't put me at a bar if you don't want me to drink.
I promise you, especially
today.
That's all I'm telling them.
It's 100 degrees.
Listen, me and Babsy dressed for the occasion, man. We got tank tops on. We out here rocking and rolling, letting the people know.
I got my golf shirt on so that you can't see the sweat marks in it.
I got a question.
We do have fans all over here, which is nice.
Thank you, Kirby.
So, Slay, I got a question for you.
What up?
For the people who can't see on Zone TV what Ron Slay is wearing, it is a old school Tennessee basketball, number 35. Does it have the name on the back?
Come on now.
It's got the name on it. Is this game worn?
This is game worn.
This is game worn?
Is it Adidas?
Come on, man.
It is.
It is Adidas.
Come on, Babsy.
Happy Adidas Day, everybody.
Yes, it is. Adidas. Designed under the legacy.
Come on, man. You know what it is, man. This Sweet 16 worn right here. This
Is
what you gotta
today the
understand.
official switch to
July
Adidas?
1st is the official switch. I think the rollout is supposed to be next week. Monday, I think they're supposed to do the orange jerseys.
I've got the breakdown.
Yeah.
Should we
break down.
possibly look for sleigh sighting during the rollout?
Listen, Babs, I'm just saying, man, there's been a lot of good things to happen when these rollouts come out. With Thompson Bowling Arena, when they were doing the renovations down low for the party zone,
Yeah.
similar to what they did in Neyland. You know, I made a little guest appearance. You know, that is perfect. Fan, come to us.
That breeze.
We're about to stop that one, Kirby, on us. But that was one. And then on the big screen, being able to have the team run out, you know, and then do the hype part of the hype video, part of that. So I'm just saying, Babsy, it's a possibility since we're switching back to Adidas, trying to reunite it. Why wouldn't you have Big Slay?
All
doing
right.
something. I don't know what, doing something, though.
Later in the show, I'm going
I
to
love
need
it.
your favorite memory in that jersey.
Oh, wow.
So think about it. I think I've got it.
I got two
4
Were you
o'clock.
Adidas the whole time?
the whole time.
Do you know what I was?
What?
Freaking Russell Athletic.
Hell yeah.
What did y'all do for shoes?
We actually did Mizuno volleyball shoes because
Really?
Russell didn't do volleyball
They didn't do
shoes.
That's what I was going to say, yeah, but
Yeah.
what?
Russell
Wow.
Athletic. Now, I will say this. I
make good
still
football,
have... I still had... Well, guess what? They did not make great volleyball gear.
I know.
I still have... It was good quality, I guess,
Yeah.
because I still have my practice jersey, T-shirts, and
Huge?
spandex.
Is it huge?
Huge?
Your jersey?
Because I was big then?
No, I'm saying no, because
you were taller.
Look how mine is now.
Because jerseys.
Oh.
I would never get a jersey to fit like this.
Oh, how big it is?
Yeah, I would never get. But
Why is
then
it so long?
that's what we wanted.
So you can tuck it
baggy.
in- so you can tuck it
Want a
in,
baggy tuck in, so you can have a little bit of blouse in it. You know what I mean?
Shoot, now they basketball guys wear the short shorts.
Exactly,
again.
and the tight jerseys. Like I used to have. I used to wear my tank top, my cutoff. I call it the cutoff. You know, football they wear it under their pads.
Yeah.
I used to wear it under my jersey. You know what I mean? So
It is huge.
I'm
Sonny.
telling you, this is
because
humongous.
you were
I was-
a lot skinnier back then.
But I was too.
Not skinnier.
40,
That's
yeah.
not the right word.
No, I was skinny. Hell yeah, that's the right word.
Okay.
This ain't skinny. What you got right now, man?
And you had the shorts that went past the knees.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I'm looking for them.
Old school.
If I can find my shorts.
Your Tennessee.
So I got 3 jerseys.
Woo.
I got this jersey freshman year. I got my sophomore jersey. My best friend has it. And I got my senior jersey. I didn't get my junior jersey because I tore my ACL on that one. So
They didn't want that bad juju.
no. But I got the senior. The senior was a throwback to Ernie and Bernie
Oh yeah.
by Adidas. That was
Is
excellent.
that framed?
Yeah, that was framed, and I got the orange. Well, my friend got the orange one. Then the other one, the sophomore, I don't know who had that one, but I like that one more because they had at that time the shoulders. It was like a cutoff shirt you were wearing, but it was jersey. It was dope. I loved it. I love those jerseys. We had the Vols embroidered right there on the top. It was dope.
I love this jersey.
Yeah,
It is so old
I-
school.
It's a throwback.
amazing.
I don't know.
It
I
is
don't
a throwback.
I don't know what Adidas is going to do. We'll find out next week
Yeah.
when they unveil all the
Are they going to
sports.
unveil every sport next
So
week?
so on Monday it's like I think it's starting around 10. They'll do like football, then they'll wait a little bit, then basketball will drop, and then baseball, and then soft. Like I don't know the exact order, but they'll
And
like
then all
and
the
then on-
other sports.
yeah,
Yes.
Football, basketball, and
Yeah.
everybody else.
everybody else pretty much.
Oh, but they do have. They're releasing the Summit Blue.
On
They got a
Wednesday,
specific date for them. so.
on Wednesday, the Lady Vols
Yeah.
sports get their Summit Blue jerseys. revealed.
Oh, those are
And to
the
add in there,
best.
they are giving UT creative control this time because I think the switch from Adidas the first time to Nike was about like
Getting the orange
Adidas was
right.
kind of getting the orange right, but Adidas was kind of getting old and Nike was having a wave of young and fresh, and the jerseys were cooler. You had more styles. So now I believe Tennessee's creative control is theirs, and Adidas, I mean, they get to stamp it, but they pretty much, that's part of the contract. So,
Yeah, I read
Very
a.
cool.
I
I
read-
love that you dress for the occasion.
yeah, man, when Zeph asked me, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because this was the jersey you were supposed to be wearing.
Yes.
Ah,
When I
yeah,
lost
that thing
my
was
bet.
Yeah, but
swollen.
you
Now
still
listen,
gotta wear it.
statute of
No, it ain't
limitations.
no.
Yep.
That's 7 years, man.
Listen,
Ain't been no damn
listen.
7 years.
Listen, this is your fault. It's your fault.
No,
It's your fault.
baby.
You did not bring it in
Did we
right
play y'all
after
this year?
you won the
Yeah.
bet. Yes, in football.
Football.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh,
Is that one? That one's on the planes, isn't it?
attack.
Oh, is it on the plane?
I think it's on the planes.
I can't remember.
Oh, I hope y'all come to us. I think they come to us. Oh, that's going to be it. Man, I wish you had that
Oh, it's
game.
gonna be
I wish you had to
something.
call that game. Oh, my gosh.
Well,
That would be
when
excellent.
is it? I'm hoping both teams are really good at that point still.
Yes, this is so needed. I'm telling you right now.
So needed. Let me go ahead and tell you about our packed show today at
It's on
3:20. Our favorite Nolans, Louisiana guy, Mike Detillier, talks Manning Passing Academy and some of those quarterbacks.
October 3rd, Auburn comes to Neyland.
October 3rd. It is in Neyland?
Oh, it is in
Okay.
Neyland, okay.
There you
It's
go.
a flex game, 3:30 or 6.
Oh, that'll be a good one. Anyway, back to
Sorry about that.
our schedule
Yeah,
today.
my bad.
3:20 here in just about 10 minutes. We will check in with Mike Detillier. And by the way, he has now been to
23.
23 straight Manning Passing Academies.
27 of the 30 he's
Yes.
been to. So he missed 3 in the early days, but 23 straight.
That's crazy.
So that's the guy
he
you want.
lives like 10 minutes from Nicholls State. That's where they have had it for a while now. I just love his perspective on it and what he sees and who he talks to and everything he knows. So
His breakdown is everything.
it is. So we'll talk some quarterbacks with Detillier at 3:20. And then 4:20, Todd Furman, talk a little betting, soccer, and all of that. And at 5:20, Rhett Bryan will help us to close out the 5 o'clock hour, talking some Titans.
Okay.
And going to hit him with his favorite memory of Chris Johnson as well on the field. Not that we're utilizing
Yeah,
him.
that's
but,
right. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
but
Honoring him.
Yeah.
we are honoring him as he announced on Monday he's battling ALS. So all of that today, and you can come join us and hang with us live. There's a couch right by us.
Oh, yeah.
Come chill on the couch. The
Perfect.
fans are on. The lawn bowling it's still there, but there is now a stage and big screen set up for the soccer game tonight. USA.
Are these considered lawn chairs?
Yes, they are.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, they're or they
Yep.
call them Adirondack.
Adirondack?
Adirondack chairs, but
Yeah,
they've
so they
got
need something to
some
lay down
still
out
in
here,
front of
Kirby.
them.
In
She
case
like-
somebody wanted to sunbathe.
She knew that off the top of her head.
Yes, because I
Babsy
did a
thing.
pool, so I was like,
Yeah.
what kind of furniture do I want?
Well, that's
Yeah.
Babsy thing, now.
So there you
Just
go.
got the
Fog
entertainment
Street,
area.
Nashville Soccer Pub, showing every single World Cup game in the pub, downstairs, and on the rooftop, which is where we are. So come on out, family friendly,
Yeah.
and join us as well. They got some Nashville SC posters up everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
too. Should be a fun night as we cheer on the USA boys.
That's right. USA. USA.
Good job,
USA.
Job, Slay.
Detillier next on 3HL.
eSpaces.com. Are you a startup, an entrepreneur, or growing a small business? Finding the right workspace should not mean settling for a noisy cookie cutter co-working space. Your business deserves better. You deserve better. Welcome to eSpaces. They're not just another shared desk. They are your premier professional office solution, whether you're a solo entrepreneur or a team of 20. They are dedicated to helping you find the perfect fit for your business to thrive. But what truly sets them apart, eSpaces is proudly locally owned and operated. John Pirtle and his crew do a great job. eSpaces.com. Book your tour today. That's eSpaces.com. They have private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check them out? Tours available now. Visit eSpaces.com. 15 locations in Middle Tennessee, one near you. eSpaces.com.
Welcome back into 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone. What's happening, good people? You know what today is? It is hump day.
See, Dom, that's why I couldn't do it.
And we got to
You
get
wanted
over.
me to do it when we were waiting on you?
Yeah,
And I was like,
no.
I can't. I can't. He's
But
too good at it.
guess what? We're going to get over the hump today, not only in USA football World Cup, but a little quarterback action, finding out exactly who's who and what they look like from the Manning Passing Academy.
Slay, it's called quarterback.
Ah, that's
Quarterback.
the quarterback. Quarterback. Mike Detillier joins us right now. Mike, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing just great. Thank y'all for having me on.
Hey, man, let me just say this. I know up here the heat index is probably about 106. I can only imagine what it is down there with you, Mike.
We caught it over the weekend for Manning, and yeah, it was pretty hot. We've had a few showers that have cooled things off, but it's HOT, baby. That's all I can tell you.
H-O-T.
So, Mike, 23 straight years of being at the Manning Passing Academy. Yeah, 27 overall, but 23 straight. Like, when you go to these camps and you see these quarterbacks from a bird's eye view before walking into the season, give me some guys of notoriety that jumped out to you where you said, oh, yeah, this is going to be one just off the top of your mind before we dive into what you were able to see this year.
Yeah, it was the 30th year for Manning. And so, but I went to 27. I missed a few here and there. But, yeah, it's 23 straight for me. And the one guy that really jumped out was C.J. Carr from Notre Dame. I'll be honest with you. I knew about his lineage and genetics, you know, with his dad and his grandfathers and everything else. And he was a smart guy. I watched him last year, and he was impressive. But, man, physically, he was more impressive up close and personal to watch him, throwing the football. And he really stood out here. And this, Archie and I were talking about this may be the best overall group of quarterbacks that we've ever had here at 1 year.
Wow.
In this group, and a few of them couldn't make it. Dante Moore from Oregon he's on a trip with his coach to Japan.
Wow.
To promote the game, man.
Bonding moments right there, Mike. Bonding moments.
That's
Something
a
like that.
long flight bonding
Something
moment.
like that.
Yeah, you damn right. That ain't a 1 hour trip. So, yeah. And then, Sam Levitt couldn't come. He was still rehabbing the Liz Frank injury. And a couple just didn't, for whatever one reason or another, didn't make it. But C.J. Carr, to me, really stood out. Two young men that I thought were much better in watching them work than I had seen a year ago. One was C.J. Bailey. And I told C.J. from North Carolina State, he stood up and I said, man, you look like somebody took Jaden Daniels and stretched him because he's like 6'6".
Yeah.
He's built just like Jaden was built at LSU. Now, he did tell me, Mike, I can't run like that. I can't run like Jaden, but not too many people could.
Right.
He was impressive. Man, he's got a whip for an arm. It comes out of there real fast. He was accurate with his throws, and people was like, okay, they should be. There's no pressure. Okay, that is true, but they throwing to receivers they've never thrown to before. Never thrown to these guys. The other guy was Camario Taylor from Mississippi State.
Oh,
And
okay.
he told me a story I did not know, in that he grew up an LSU fan in Mississippi.
Really?
He wanted to go to LSU. They offered him, but to play safety.
Oh.
I'm like, what? Who's recruiting you? He was like, I guess there's the same dudes that were recruiting that guy that went to University of Michigan. So he went to Mississippi State. He did tell me also, Lane Kiffin, it was lukewarm at best. And I think he was the third or fourth ranked player in the state of Mississippi. And he told me Ole Miss didn't have a lot of interest in him. Then he's filled out really well. He's a big young man. He's got a strong arm. And I guess he was like most of them to tell me one of the things they really worked on in the off season was not so much throwing off the run, because he said, we you do that a lot in high school and into the college ranks, but he said, what we've worked on here in listening, to the Mannings about throwing on balance and setting your feet. He says when you get flushed out of the pocket and then you got to make a move and you throwing it off balance. He said that's when my passes sailed on me. When I didn't set my feet, when not so much throwing off the waggle, but more or less getting kind of pressured out of the pocket and throwing on the move. And he said, I've really worked a tremendous amount about that, really raved about all the JUCO receivers that Mississippi State went out and get. And so those two guys really stood out to me that now, I saw Taylor play a little, not a lot, because he was really the backup at State. But and he was impressive to me. I saw more of C.J. Bailey, but I didn't think he was that big. And he's legit. I mean, he's 6'6" and a little change. And his body build very much along the same lines as Jaden Daniels, except he's taller and not as fast.
I'm looking at the list of quarterbacks that attended. I mean, I want to ask you like about every single one of them because all of them are legit NFL prospects. Like this group is crazy. But I'm gonna bring a non-SEC guy up to you. Just because I think people are kind of fascinated with the name, and that's Mendoza's brother in Alberto Mendoza, and just with what Georgia Tech has been able to do lately. With Brent Key and him staying there, and word is Mendoza is pretty legit. Maybe not his brother, but pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, we laughed about it because last year Archie had invited Fernando. He said, I'll go, but, I got to clear this with my head coach. And then he had to call Archie and tell him Coach Signetti would not let me go.
No way.
Oh, yeah. And so Archie called Coach Signetti up and said, come on, Coach, it's just a couple days here. And he was like, no, he said, if I let him do it, then I got to let everybody else do it. He said, so he's working with the receivers. So I told his brother, it paid off, didn't it? He was like, yeah. He said, I'm not sure about that couple of 3 days, but he said, that's just the way Coach Signetti was. And actually, Josh Hoover, who transferred from TCU there, he got invited. And guess what his story is? The exact same thing. Could not go.
Signetti said, nope.
Nope. He said, I'm not letting you go. He said, then if I let you go, then somebody else will want to go. But
that's crazy.
He's built along the lines of his brother, sort of looks like him. I really thought that he was accurate with his throws when making those throws from the pocket. He says he can run better than Fernando, which I got no doubt of that. That deal. He's a good-hearted young man. I think he's got a lot of skill set, and the fact that he is so accurate throwing from the pocket. Yeah. I mean, you can see it that he's really good doing that, and listen, no matter what he says, he does feel the pressure. Because look what your brother did. Now it's at another school, but still you following in that lineage. And but he was really great to interview. He was a fun interview for me, and he sort of joked around, which I like. Listen, this ain't Meet the Press when you're coming on with me. So, he enjoyed that. You wasn't getting grilled about certain things, but I was impressed with him. And also, too, you can tell he has that itch to get up the field and run. Almost like you can see it. I grew up around, horses, and there are certain horses that, they skittish. Okay, they'll look for a little while and then they'll take off. And he's a bolter to me. And that's something he's going to have to break habit of. because you got to be a little bit more patient in the pocket and not bolt out of there every time you feel a little bit of pressure.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you said, by the way, the Vols face Georgia Tech this year.
Open
Is it
up.
Second week of the season?
Yeah, ESPN game too,
yes. So people are very curious to see what Mendoza is going to be. That Mendoza. Okay, so I know you said C.J. Carr stood out to you. You mentioned C.J. Bailey. If you had to look overall, best performance, best looking quarterback during the academy, that was who?
C.J. Carr from Notre Dame. I'm going to go back to him.
Okay.
Materas from Oklahoma also looked very good. And he told me he's worked a little differently on his release and his over-the-top delivery because, remember, he had that hand injury last year.
Yeah.
And he said it affected him a lot. He said it was almost like the ball wasn't coming out like I wanted it to, after he came back from the injury. And so he's worked a lot in this offseason about delivery, balance, throwing over the top. I know there's been some pictures of him and some of them enhanced about just how big he is. But he told me I weigh the same amount as I did at the end of the year. He said I have worked on physically getting stronger. But he said my delivery's a little different. And he was spot on. I went watch him the Saturday afternoon quite a bit. And he threw 20 passes. 19, I would say, were right on target. The one that wasn't, the receiver got his hands on it and just didn't hold on to it. It was a little low. It was around the knees, but I was impressed with him. And he plays this game with a lot of confidence. You can see it. He does have that part of his game. The other young man, too, was, and I'd watched him on television a few games, and then I watched him the last game because it was the title game against Tulane. It was Drew Mestermaker, who was at North Texas, and then now he's at Oklahoma State. He's a big dude. I mean, that ball coming out of there, they got smoke behind it when he throws it. And he's a really good runner. His story's unbelievable in that he didn't play quarterback in high school. He was a safety and a punter. North Texas State was looking for a punter, and so he got a walk-on tryout. And so he told me I was throwing the ball around and everything, and the coach was like, how many games have you played quarterback? He said, not many. And he said, I was never a starter. He said, well, you're working with the wrong group in punters. You come work with us. And look what that's turned out to be. I've heard some crazy stories, but that one's unique.
That's
that
nuts.
Really was not a quarterback at all in high school, was more of a safety, was a tremendous punter. And he said, I got my opportunity to walk on at North Texas, not because I could play safety, but because I could punt the ball.
Oh, my God.
I was impressed with him.
So you got to think that the ceiling is probably pretty high as he gets more reps, gets more, you know what I mean? Even just not playing like his whole life at the position, you know? Or maybe that's a good thing. He's not, nothing's tainted.
He laughed at me and says, sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Right.
And he was like, hey, I had two coaches that have told me the exact same thing. So, I mean, he laughed about it, but he said, man, it's funny you say it because of the fact, he said, I had a couple coaches at North Texas tell me the exact same thing. And he struggled against Tulane. They threw him a couple different looks that they had not done before, and he had a rough game there with turnovers. But very impressive young man. And Trinidad Chambliss. I didn't bring him up, but you talk about a guy, him and Little Arch, how they handle all of this media attention. Trinidad was a little late to get to the media deal because he was across campus and they had to bring him from there. But he must have had 30 microphones in front of him within seconds of him sitting down.
Yeah.
And he handled all that well. And just watching him throw the ball, how fundamentally strong he is throwing it. He talked about the biggest thing for him was now learning where his second and third reads are not downfield, not necessarily. He says, I know where to go with the ball initially, but it's, my 2-read, 3-read. And he said, again, it's a learning process with him, but you can see he got the it factor. And so I got interviewed a number of times, but twice I got asked, if you had to pay all year long to watch one quarterback and we could guarantee you he would start every game, who would it be? I told him, ain't even a question. Trinidad Chambliss.
See,
He's
it's
that
funny.
good.
Yeah.
And he can
That's
make plays
awesome.
off the move. Dawn, you've seen that. I mean,
Yeah.
he makes plays on the move as good as I've seen anybody make. And I've been to a lot of Sugar Bowls. He put on a performance of a lifetime that night.
It's funny though. Some people, I think, still believe that he's a product of the system. Do you know what I mean? That he's so good because of the system, because of, like, how does his talent translate to the next level? He's a great college quarterback.
No question. And I told him we had to walk. And so he had somebody with him trying to get him into and out of certain things because people just were barraging him. And he looked at me as we were walking away, and I was like, hey, you're going to be a first-round pick next year. And he's like, I just want to win game one, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, most people wouldn't have said that. He did. And so I was impressed with him and just how he handles it. And I could say the same thing for Arch. Same way. Man, that's a lot of pressure on little Arch every time he hits that field. And he struggled. He didn't play well last year early. But you saw late, he pieced it together. And he can run like his grandpa. Not like Arch can run today, but when Arch was playing, he could run like his grandpa. He ran a lot better than Eli and Peyton ever did. I can tell you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know him so well. You know that you've known that family forever. Obviously, you call him Little Arch. Like how I worked Texas game. Was it? I think it was I can't remember. It was 2 seasons ago, and he was the backup, but he played that game just because it was out of reach. But like he was so chill the entire time. It seemed like nothing really fazed him. But that was 2 years ago, where he was in a position to where all the pressure wasn't on him yet. Just how have you kind of seen him handle it, the family handle it? And then, the difference from him the end of last year, from beginning to the end of last year was insane. I would expect that he picks up right where he left off, especially with the roster around him.
Yeah, I think, Dawn, you got Cam Coleman also catching those passes.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Okay, I'm not taking anything away from Jeremiah Smith. He's the best player in college football. And it's not even close. You look, I got to talk to Julian Sayin also, and he was like, man, he's one of one. Because he says even when he's covered, he's open. He finds a way to make a catch, which is unbelievable to watch him. But, they've done well. They've recruited hard and really done extremely well. They got deep pockets. All the pressure is really on Sarkisian, to be honest with you, because if you can't win with this lineup, one of the best edge rushers in the country, your offensive line's redone. Now you're bringing in Campbell. You got one of the top left tackles. Your running back core is strong. Come on, there's no excuse here. And I just thought that championship game against Ohio State, he kind of screwed the pooch. I mean, he had them deep in their territory. He tries to trick them. Come on. You got to know better than that. And I think it's a lot more pressure on Sark than there is on Arch. But he handles all that so well. I'll be honest with you. Guys, he's been through that all his life when he's hit the field, if it's been basketball or when he's played baseball or football, you carrying that name with you. And they got another one because, Marshall, Peyton Manning's son, actually worked for a while with Arch's group that Arch was mentoring all these teenage kids. And Marshall got a chance to hear from Little Arch. So that was interesting. And they were needling one another because, the one thing with Marshall, he's not shy about telling you anything.
Yeah, I bet.
I,
Grew up in that household.
I've seen video clips of him.
Yep.
I think he might be special, huh?
Yeah, down at Chattanooga.
He really looks good because I remember when Arch was first starting out and stuff, and he was finishing up at Isidore Newman High School, and Arch told me, "Hey, I might have another one." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "He's much younger, but Mike, he can play. He can swing it at that level." So, yeah, to see all these talents here is just amazing, and how this camp grew. I think, Archie at best thought it would be a local camp. Year one, I was there, was at Tulane University, and I think we had 158 kids there, but they were all local guys.
Wow.
And now we closing in. It came just shy of 1,400 young men at Manning Passing Academy. You pass down that road, and there ain't a Louisiana license plate on there. It's Vermont, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Illinois, Oklahoma, Texas, you name it. It's really amazing to see this. And almost back-to-back weeks, we have Pete Jenkins, the veteran defensive line coach for so many years, all of 84 years old, does his Louisiana line camp. We have 800. It's the largest independent line camp in the country. 800 kids from across the country come here to work out with the old Pop. And, man, he's in his glory with that. 13 NFL assistant coaches. Alan Faneca, he is a Pro Football Hall of Famer, former Pittsburgh Steeler and LSU guy. So to have that right here in our backyard, unbelievable.
That is awesome. And we love your take on all of it, Detillier.
Mike, before you get out of here real quick, man, give me your thoughts on Gunnar Stockton and what you were able to see him do, because we had the honeymoon stage when he came in, saved the team, everybody fell in love, he picked it up, found it seemed like he came out safe out the gates last year, but now walking into this year, I mean, it's his squad. What are you seeing from Gunnar Stockton?
Not the best really interview either.
True.
That's a really good question, and I was really impressed with him. He threw the football much better than I thought I'd swatch. And he also brought up to me about he felt he had some bad habits of once he's on the move to throw either kind of going backwards or not set. And I watch Peyton Manning work with him about setting your feet on the move, setting your feet and throwing the football. He was much better than I thought I would watch him throw the ball at Nichols. He really threw the football well. And it came out of there much quicker and much stronger than I thought I would see it. He was one of the surprises for me, to be honest with you, because you know about his running skills and he can make some plays on the move, but how well he threw from the pocket and how accurate he was, you can see his experience and maturity at that quarterback position. Georgia's going to be damn good this year. I hate to break it to everybody, but a lot of people poo-poo that. I'm just telling you, Georgia going to be damn good.
I love it.
Love it. Good stuff, Mike Detillier. We always appreciate you hopping on. If you're ever in the Bayou, check out Mike on Sports Talk Radio in New Orleans, WWL. We appreciate you, Mike. When are you coming here?
That. Let me go babysit Bobby Abrams now.
There you go. Go take care of him. Thanks
so much.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Thank you.
There you go, Mike Detillier. He did the Detillier draft report book for years. Like, I think he stopped, 2 or 3 years ago. But I used to love that thing, just like rolling through there because, the way he describes things and talks about things and sees things football-wise is just, it's awesome.
It is. Then the way he presents it.
Yes.
Like you want to listen to it. You
I
know. What I'm
know.
saying? So, yeah.
So good.
Biggest thing you took out of that real quick.
CJ Carr.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too, Babs. Like that, I already knew what this Notre Dame defense was going to be.
Right.
Because of the way they've been talking about it. And a team don't get out there just talking about it the way they are. Similar to like what Sark is doing for his Texas team. It's defensive players saying, no, we came back to get what's owed to us, and we got to straighten it out. So to know that their quarterback offensively is going to be able to deliver, and he's taking that step, man.
Also, Mississippi State, Kamario Taylor.
I wonder if he's going to go to SEC Media Days.
Oh, we need him.
Oh, I hope
we
so.
need him too.
I hope so too.
Because they were a good team last year. They just had some bad luck.
Yeah.
Injury-wise.
Injury-wise.
I mean, they lost some close games.
Yep.
Yeah, and Blake Shapen was their quarterback.
Who I loved.
Yeah, we had him
I
back-to-back
loved him when
years.
he was at
We did.
Baylor.
And it just had bad luck injury-wise.
Yeah.
So now that they moved on, I've heard good things about Kamario Taylor, and Detillier just confirmed all of them. So
By 6'4", 6'5", 230. That's a big
He's a
old
big
dude, dog.
Dude.
Sheesh.
There's a lot of big quarterbacks
It is.
nowadays. I'm like
It is.
looking down the list too. Wow. Anyway, we can continue to talk about this. If you want to talk about any of the quarterbacks that were at the Manning passing camp, passing academy, let us know, or whatever directions you want to go here. We have at 4:20 Todd Furman talk about a little World Cup soccer. And speaking of soccer, you can come join us out here. Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of both FIFA World Cup and Team USA. Yes. You can come drink that here at Fog Street.
That's right.
Nashville Soccer Pub. They're showing every single World Cup game in the pub and on the rooftop, which is where we are. They've got the 16-inch LED screen up here on the roof. Family friendly. Bring the kids out. USA kicks off.
Yes.
Do we say kicks off for soccer?
That's right. Ain't that right? Kick-off.
Kicks off?
Yep.
I mean, that's such a football term, right?
It's football.
They literally kick the ball.
Okay, well, 7 o'clock, USA. This is your official watch station. So come see us at Fog Street in Nashville, Fog Street Lawn Cup, 648 Fog Street. See you here. We'll be here until 6. USA starts at 7. This is 3HL on 104.5 The Zone.
Upton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, that is where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. They have moved up the street, just right up the street from their old location. Upton Motors now open for business in Springfield at the new location, 3224 Tom Austin Highway. If you're looking for an excellent selection of popular new vehicles in Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, Northern Alabama, you can get there. Daniel Gupton and his crew ready to help you out. Put Gupton Motors at the top of your list. Just a short drive from Nashville, about 30 minutes from downtown. They're kicking things off with a declaration of deals. Take on any terrain. In the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with $2,000 bonus cash for returning Jeep owners and leasees, or you can upgrade your drive with the powerful 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 now with $5,500 cash bonus. Visit Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram today, 3224 Tom Austin Highway in Springfield, or shop online, GuptonMotors.com. All the dealership information is there. All of the inventory is there, new and pre-owned. All the deals they have going on this month right there, GuptonMotors.com. Gupton Motors, driving deals home for the best deals, the best service, the best experience. You got to go to Gupton. Offers subject to eligibility. See dealer for details.
Welcome back into 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone, hanging out up top on the rooftop. Yeah, that's right. Up at Fog Street, getting ready to get it on for the USA team, this matchup. But we just left off talking to Mike Detillier.
Slay was just playing soccer.
Hey, man, listen, Babsy, sometimes you got to get out there and show, the skills, the footwork. Now,
Or show why the shorter players are better.
This is absolutely
No.
correct as well.
He was Slaymar. He was out there. Team USA was calling.
Guess what? I'm more of
Slowmar.
a Ronaldinho.
Oh, slow
More
more.
like, yeah, listen, no, at your own pace. It's not about slow, not about fast. It's about pace and efficiency. That's what I go with. We did used to warm up with that stuff, dog, in practice. And, no, we were terrible. The Americans. Well, you know what? Randolph Childress and Joby Thomas were good. I was just the goalie. Like, I was going to stand
You
under the
warmed up
basket.
for basketball doing that?
Yep. That was the fun that we could get. Like, it'd be like, y'all want to do warm-ups, the regular, traditional warm-ups, stretching and everything, or y'all want to play soccer?
We never got to do anything fun.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Give us that all day long.
Dang.
We'd take that all day long.
That was too many chances for injury. You can't be doing anything
This is
different.
Very
Yeah.
true. Very true.
All right, well, 4 o'clock hour is coming up. We've got a World Cup update coming up as well.
Yes.
USA team plays at 7. You can come join us here at Fog Street Lawn Club. There's going to be a huge watch party. It's going to be amazing out here. And they have little soccer balls out here, family friendly too. So come on out and see us, and we'll hit the 4 o'clock hour of 3HL coming up next.
Welcome in to 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone. It is Hump Day, and we're out and about in the city preparing for the big-time showdown with USA, looking to advance and get on their way. We are, Babsy, at Fog Street Lawn Club.
That's right. Fog Street Lawn Club.
Look at me. That was pretty good about me.
You questioned yourself on it.
Lawn Club?
Yes, I put a video on my Instagram, by the way, at Dawn Davenport TN, and you can go check it out. And you can see the setup out here on the roof. And I know you're thinking, okay, it's 101 degrees. I will say it's shaded all the way over here. It'll probably be completely shaded, right, by 7 o'clock.
Should be.
Lots of fans are going. They have a water cooler there for you ready. There's a nice breeze, too, because it's a rooftop. So it makes it a little bit more doable up here on the rooftop. But they also have the pub, and Fog Street is Nashville soccer pub. So they're showing every single World Cup game in the pub and up here on the rooftop. They've got this massive screen. Look, they're putting it on now.
Yeah, heavy display.
On the roof, family friendly here, and also after the World Cup, great place for Premier League, MLS, other sports fans. They have British-style lawn bowling on the rooftop, which is fun and unique, and Slay's terrible at it.
I'm horrific at it.
Yeah,
matter of fact.
it's like the first thing that I've seen you really bad at.
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
Yeah. Bad Axe Throwing is right next door. Yep, owned by the same family that owns Fog Street Lawn Club. So come on, hang out with us. We'll be here till 6. The game starts at 7. They have all kinds of specials and they're ready for you for World Cup. And, of course, Michelob Ultra is the official beer partner for both FIFA World Cup and Team USA. And I think that they have like a Michelob Ultra cup or something, custom Ultra cups
like that
here at Fog Street
like that.
Lawn Club. So you got that. You want more details, 1045thezone.com, or you can just, come here and hang out with us.
Yeah, I think that'll be the easiest way to do that.
So we're both in like very limited clothing.
Yes.
That sounds funny, doesn't it?
Yeah, no,
We're not naked.
No,
but we knew it was going to be hot. So I came in like a tank top golf outfit, that doesn't show sweat lines. Slay came in his old school Adidas Tennessee basketball jersey, because today marks the first day of a 10-year deal of Adidas with the University of Tennessee. So Nike, bye-bye after a decade.
Peace.
And Adidas, you're back, baby. You're back.
Yeah, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the championships. Last championship, everybody always brings it up. National championship one was in Adidas as far as
because it was
football
1995
goes.
to 2014 is what Zeph said was Adidas.
Quite some time, good people. But listen, it's back, trying to reignite some things, and we'll see if we can connect the old with the new. This was 99-2000 freshman year, Sweet 16 run, SEC championship run. Had some good memories in this way.
So, I asked you when we started the show what your favorite memory in that jersey was, since you decided to bring your game-worn jersey in.
Yeah.
So what is it?
My first favorite memory would be we just got into SEC play, conference play, and we're playing Georgia. I'm coming off the bench. I'm looking for any opportunity to make a splash, playing hard, energetic, and giving what I had, giving my all for Tennessee. We get an opportunity. The ball comes off the rim, rebound, defensive rebound. I get it. I push immediately. In and out. About 4 or 5 dribbles, get down there to the rim. It's a Georgia player getting ready to try to take a charge. Take off, jump over him. He falls, dunk. No and one, but the bucket was good. We go and play. I posed after it right there. Went up the court, going out of my mind, insane. That was a great memory. The crowd went nuts. That was one.
What is with you jumping over people? Last week we had you jumping over somebody in high school. This week you have you jumping over somebody in college.
See,
that's called athlete.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why the athletes stopped, because I tore my meniscus my freshman year, and I had to miss about 4 weeks. And doing that, a lot of people that go to college, they know about the freshman 15. I picked up the freshman 25. So I came in. I came into school about 2:15. When I got back on the floor, I was probably about 2:40. You know what I mean? And I only missed 3 to 4 weeks, but every single night I was Papa John's. Large beef mushrooms, extra banana peppers.
Oh, my gosh.
And a big, large fry from Gus's. And then, of course, I was partying still, you know what I mean, while recovering. So that my 20 jumped on me so fast, I don't know, it made my head spin. But, so I never got rid of the weight. Started lifting and turned into muscle, and Lord knows, if I could have got back to 25, who knows what would have happened. But that was one. The second one was making it to the NCAA tournament and playing against UConn to advance to the Sweet 16, which Tennessee hadn't done since, I want to say, 78.
Oof.
When Burt Burderkamp and it was playing. So it hadn't gone that far. We had won the SEC that year and went into the tournament. I think we were ranked number 4 seed or something. But played UConn. They were the defending national champions. Khalid El-Amin, all them dudes. They had a squad. We beat them to go on to play North Carolina in the Sweet 16. So that was 2 of my memories, basketball-wise. Football-wise?
Zeph, what's your favorite? Okay, what was
Zeph alive?
Well, were you
when we
even
ran?
alive? I'm like, can we go back to Adidas? What was your favorite football uniform?
The earliest Tennessee Adidas uniform thing I remember is Kiffin switching up the jerseys in 09
yeah.
and coming out with the black jerseys.
Yeah.
And that was the first dark mode, and because they didn't warm up in those, they go in the locker room,
Yes.
they change, and then they come out to start the game, run to the tee, and they're wearing all black,
That was pretty sweet.
and that was sweet. And they weren't the best jerseys.
No, not by far.
Because I think it was a rush job, and it
I
was.
think they went to a store and got them.
I think that's right.
sold them
Walmart
on.
or something.
Yep.
I don't know, but yeah. So that was cool. Obviously, Nike the last 10 years has elevated that dark mode, and that's probably my. I'm deciding between in the Nike years whether I like the recent dark mode more or the smoky gray more, because
I love
those
the
first
smoky
those
gray.
Smoky
first
gray was
edition of
nice.
smoky grays were, man.
It was tough.
You remember though, early on, they never won in the smoky grays, and then everyone was like, "Oh, you can't wear them; it's bad luck." I think that they've gotten past it, but.
Yeah.
I think it's probably about 50-50 now.
Yeah, they
right?
always put the superstitions
Win-lose.
on themselves, though. That's
I know.
it's
I'm
the
like,
fans.
don't hate
Stop.
on the gray. I
Yeah.
love the smoky
Just
grays.
enjoy it.
The smoky gray with where they had the mountains in the helmet
It was
with the
dope.
different shades of gray. That was.
You know what
that
it
was just
reminded
so
me of?
beautiful.
Army Navy, how they always do
Yep.
cool something different
Agreed.
uniforms and helmets and all that.
Agreed.
That's what that reminds me of.
Agreed. No
Love it.
question. No question.
Love it.
Nike. My favorite Nike basketball memory probably was beating. Well, man, that's a lot. I don't even want to go down that road. I will say though, the one that stands out: SEC tournament, Admiral Schofield.
Yep.
Driving through the lane, dunking on the guy, dog, and everybody in Bridgestone going crazy
Nuts.
against Mississippi State, dude. It was so quiet, and he exploded off the wrong foot, wrong hand, and dunked it. I was like,
he just
oh,
hammered
and
it
it was an and one, so the play had to stop. Grant Williams and them on the bench going crazy, that was insane right there. So a lot of dope moments, man.
Okay, so what was your favorite jersey for basketball when you played
My junior year,
your junior year?
no
What-
question.
can you just-
I think was it my junior? No, my sophomore year. I'm sorry, my junior
The
year. I took my
orange?
ACL. Yeah, it was the orange. I got a pic of it. I'm gonna find the pic, and I'm gonna send it to Zeph so maybe he can slide it out. But dog, that was
I need
it
to
was
see. I just
weird.
want to see what it looks like.
we went away from
Describe it.
these because they had these during the Kevin O'Neal era. You know, these jerseys, and it
Look how
bled over.
big your
It's
jersey is,
humongous.
by the way.
Humongous, Babsy. And that was the thing.
What do you weigh now?
280 now. I got on scale this morning, actually.
And it's still massive
It's
on
still
you.
huge,
And you were
exactly.
240 at most when you
Exactly.
played, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Exactly.
That just shows the different in style from then to now.
This was our sophomore. I love those. And then
Yeah,
this
yeah,
was
yeah.
when 9/11
That's
happened.
like the classic to me.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
the USA jersey,
Oh, yeah.
USA what's the name on it? But I love these jerseys. These were humongous too, but I'm trying to think. I lost my track.
I
But
lo-
go ahead.
I know this is terrible radio because I'm describing, but I don't know what year these are, but this white basketball jersey where you have Tennessee at the top, Volunteers at the bottom, and the number in the middle, the wording and the numbers have.
That was an Ernie Burney era.
Looks
right there.
like was it a black outline
Yeah,
around?
Yep.
A little
Little blue
gray.
looks
No,
gray.
it looks gray. I think
Is it
it's
It's
gray?
great. It is
outline
great.
around.
Yeah, that's Ernie Berry.
It's not
that was,
script, it's block
yeah.
letters.
Yeah, I hope Adidas does something
Adidas
fun.
did a good job of that.
I hope they do something fun, bringing it back, bringing in some of that old school
Throwbacks.
stuff. And it doesn't have to be their everyday jersey. But throwing in some fun things here and there. I would just
Oh, I'm sure they will.
do you remember the Adidas jerseys, basketball jerseys they put out a couple years ago, where they looked like track onesies?
It was the tight.
They were tight. They were
form-fitting.
all the same,
Yeah, I
and
ain't really like that.
that was a bad lineup for Adidas.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta say. Don't do something like that. If
And
you're
them
gonna
look real bad.
if you're gonna do an alternate jersey, Adidas, if you're listening to me and you haven't done this already,
Yeah,
go with
because
something
I'm sure
old
it's
school.
not done already.
Go with something old school. Bring some of that history in and show, from that. Senegal just went up 2-0.
Dang.
The U.S., if they beat Bosnia, will play the winner of Senegal and Belgium.
Looks like Senegal right now.
So Senegal is currently up Senegal is what I like to call them. Currently up 2-0 at the 50th minute.
Yep.
My bonus son was at the England game today in Atlanta and sent me videos and all of that, said the atmosphere was absolutely electric.
I know it was.
It was awesome. And his seats were right by the field.
Yeah. That's dope.
It was pretty cool.
Heck of an experience, man.
There was chanting from the minute they walked in to
And see, that's
throughout
different.
the whole
That's
game.
different than getting the opportunity to go see any other just football match. Like to go see a World Cup match
Yeah.
like that, man. You can
pretty cool.
suck somebody into being a fan for life. Being able to go
maybe
see a
should
World
I
Cup
see if
match.
I can get him to call in?
Yeah, let's see what else. Let's see what the
We'll
feedback
see if I
is
can
on
get him to call in at
because it was at the
4:45.
Battery, right? No, not at the Battery. I mean at
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes. Yeah.
Atlanta Stadium.
Man,
Oh,
'cause
I'm
they
sorry, you
say
can't call
do
it
the brand-
Mercedes.
can't do the
Atlanta
branding.
Stadium. That's right.
It's
So
Atlanta
did.
Stadium.
Because that is
I
not
like
their,
that.
they are not a sponsor.
That's what I'm talking
of-
about, Feeble.
That was a sick goal by
Yeah.
Senegal, by the way. Dude got free down the middle, touched it off his chest, and put it up and just kicked it right past the keeper.
They're going crazy in there too.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Dope experience. If you're in the area, I'm telling you. If you're not in the area, come on down, man. A lot of people probably getting off work. Just a good time to go against the traffic and come on down. You won't be caught in the traffic. So this is it. If you're
Also,
getting off work,
it's cooling
stop.
down.
It is cooling down. Like I never expected this.
And there's not a lot of people here, so come get front
Great
and center,
seats.
right in front of the screen.
Yep.
Go ahead and sit down, claim your spot.
Bring your little picnic towels or whatever you got too. You can sit out there.
Take
on
one of
the
these
grass.
chairs that they got set up before anybody else does.
That's right.
It's the perfect place to come and watch US tonight.
Good time, man. Well, this is the reason we talked about this. Tennessee is switching over officially today, July 1st, to Adidas from Nike. Babsy talked about a 10-year plan. We were joined by Mike Detillier early in the 3 o'clock hour, so you may want to go back and podcast that. Check it out, because he broke down some of the quarterbacks that are on the radar from Manning Passing Academy. C.J.
was
Carr
really
stood
good.
out to him. Yeah, the guy, the Kamario Taylor. That's what I can't wait to see because
Mississippi State.
I went and looked at his numbers. I was
So
like, okay.
is he a redshirt freshman?
It gotta be a redshirt
He didn't
freshman
play
at that
last
size.
year, right?
No, he played a little bit.
Remember,
I guess when Shapen went out for a
Shapen got
second.
hurt.
Yeah,
Right, but you have. So will he
Four-
still be
four
a
games?
redshirt freshman?
I think
I
it might
guess
have been
that,
3 or 4
really,
games.
at the end of the day,
It don't even matter
It
no
doesn't
more.
even matter
Because
anymore.
if he wants to, he can go appeal it in court.
Well, and remember, they added that new thing of the age-based 5 for 5.
Right.
So
Speaking of soccer, we'll ask Todd Furman about betting that sport.
Okay.
He is coming up next on 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone. We are live from Fog Street Lawn Club until 6 o'clock. Come see us.
You United Structural Systems, USSTN.com, introducing 24 months, no interest financing options, good now through the end of June, which is coming up. So go ahead and check them out, USSTN.com. We've had a ton of rain. We will continue to have a ton of rain. We can look at USSTN.com and identify what they can do. They can reroute your water away from basements, crawl spaces, your home with their interior drain systems and sump pumps with battery backups. When the ground swells from being oversaturated with all this water, it creates additional pressure on your foundation, many times leading to cracks. So not only is waterproofing important right now, but so is the inspection of your foundation for any additional damage that the water may have caused. This pressure is known as hydrostatic pressure. If you've seen horizontal cracks in your basement walls, maybe some bowing inward, this is typically due to unwanted pressure caused by the swelling soils on the other side. USS has several solutions for this, and they can identify all of these things and check your foundation. Foundation repair, nothing to wait on, and now you don't have to. They're offering 24 months with no interest until the end of June, so fix it now and pay later. USSTN.com.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
The guaranteed offer is the simplest, least stressful way to sell your home. You go to our website, you fill out a quick form, we set an appointment, we bring you an all-cash offer. Literally, there's no lockbox on the front of your house, there's no showings, we pay all cash, we close in as little as 21 days, stress-free. We've helped thousands of homeowners just like you sell your home the hassle-free way with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate.
Welcome back into 3HL on 104.5 The Zone on this good, hot Wednesday.
Add an extra hot on there.
Yeah, hot.
You need to do the hump day thing, but instead of hump day, say it's hot.
I don't know if we can say hot to the guy we're about to talk to.
Yeah, no, because I think
Yeah.
this is probably like his.
But it's a dry heat.
Yeah, let him tell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on out here anytime you want to, Todd. Father. Todd Furman joins us now, giving us some little odds and ends that we can take with us during this World Cup, little NASCAR action. Todd, Father, how you doing, man?
I am doing well today, and thankfully it's only 92 degrees out here. So you guys got us beat, and it's a little bit stickier there. So we're going to reap the benefits, as Dawn alluded to, of this dry heat and count the days until we get to 110 or better where it truly gets hot.
It's 101 here today, Furman.
Yeah, that's why you guys need plenty of cold beer, and you guys need to make sure that you relive your karaoke experience from last week if need be.
That was a good experience too, Todd, Father. I'm just saying.
Look, I didn't know Slay. I didn't know Babs had those kind of moves or that rhythm in her to try and go out there and perform like that. A real showstopper in the grand scheme of it.
Is there a place for me in Vegas?
There may be, but
that.
I'm not sure you're ready to perform center strip. You may have to perform off the strip at like the 1 a.m. variety shows. But I know a couple of people. We can put in a few calls. We can get you with your own musical act at the Tuscany performing on weeknights if you're so inclined.
There we go. I like it. Start the process.
Todd, Father, 4th of July right around the corner, man. Celebrating 250. I got to ask you, what do you guys do out there for 4th of July? Because y'all, the firework thing, is it too hot? There's got to be some kind of limit out there in Vegas.
No, there is the fireworks thing. The casinos are usually the only ones that are approved to be able to do all that. Of course, the big thing that we run into out here is a little bit of fire risk, given how dry it is. But if you drive around, you can find plenty of fireworks stands, or they're a little bit limited in terms of what you can and can't get your hands on. A far cry from what it used to be as a kid growing up in Chicago, where you drove across the Indiana state border and you thought pretty much everything that they were selling was contraband as soon as you got out of the state of Illinois to be able to make that happen. But casinos take it pretty seriously, and other than New Year's Eve, 4th of July really puts on quite the show, and if you have the right vantage point, you can see 7 or 8 different fireworks shows going on simultaneously, which makes it all the more worthwhile.
Okay, we got a couple of questions, Todd Father, we're asking as far as 4th of July traditions. Are you a hamburger or hot dog type of guy?
I'm a hamburger guy, which is a little bit of blasphemy when you grow up with Chicago-style hot dogs. But it might be because I got so sick eating them as a kid that I'm gravitating more towards a hamburger these days. But none of that pre-made Costco, Sam's Club type stuff where they come out of the package looking like hockey pucks. That's not a hamburger. That's closer to what you probably want to feed your dogs.
Yeah. You want the real padded out, the real stuff.
Exactly, Slay. I want somebody to put a little TLC in. I want them to season it accordingly and make sure that it's formed by hand, not necessarily something that's been processed back in 2019 sitting in someone's deep freezer.
That's right. Hey, all right. Favorite type of fireworks that you would shoot off?
I mean, back in the day, it was the Roman candle. I'm probably a little bit more risk-averse now that I don't think I want to hold a Roman candle and shoot it off, treating it like it's a flare gun. Had a unique experience in boarding school. We tried to aim across the courtyard, ended up getting into somebody's room, and you know what? I think the statute of limitations has kind of run off on that, but I'm not a big light and fireworks guy myself. I'd much more inclined to let somebody else do it, but I've also never really understood the fascination or fixation for people that want to light fireworks off, whether it's Roman candles, bottle rockets, or whatever else it may be, and run away. I prefer to keep myself at a safe distance. I like my fingers, toes, eyebrows, and eyes. I don't really want to lose all of them for a fleeting moment of glory to light off a little firecracker here and there.
So, Top Father, you'll be a little rough being around me then, because we're in it.
Slay,
I don't doubt that for a second. But I'd be staying as far away from Slay as I possibly could. Because you strike me as the guy, Slay, that if someone's not paying attention, you're going to aim fireworks in somebody's general direction to give them a little bit of a wake-up call if need be.
I'm at to see one of our videos, Top Father. I got hit in the knee with a firework. What was it, 2 years ago, I think?
It was 2 years ago.
Why does that not shock me? Why does that not shock me in the least?
Somebody inexperienced was handling it. I kept telling them, put it down, and Lord knows I got popped in the knee. So, but I'm all right, though. I got a new knee now, Top Father.
Pretty sure most people that are doing it around the family holiday parties are inexperienced. I don't think any of them have a defined background or have completed, adequate courses in pyrotechnics to make sure that they're creating safe environments for all the little ones running around.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some betting numbers here, Todd Furman. World Cup, we are actually out at Fog Street Lawn Club here in downtown. They're getting ready for a watch party for USA, so why don't we start there? U.S. and Bosnia, what does that look like for you?
First time Team USA has ever been favored in a knockout stage matchup. Now, I know the expanded format changes things a little bit because this typically wouldn't have been a matchup that you would see in the round of 32 in the past. But as anyone that has played a sport at a high level can attest to, it's always a little bit different mentality-wise. When you go from being the perpetual and perennial underdog to now having a giant target on your back. So the longer this game goes before Team USA can break through, I think the pressure will continue to get ratcheted up. Fortunately for them, all tournament long, they have had a knack for scoring an early goal and being first on the scoreboard, albeit in those two games that meant the most against Paraguay and Australia, both of the own goal variety. I don't think you can necessarily count on that in a game of this magnitude. Books with an overwhelming amount of liability, as you could imagine, a Team USA approaching roughly a $3 favorite. And north of $6 to advance to the round of 16 to take on the winner of Senegal-Belgium. I look at this total that continues to leak out. We saw it open at 2.5. We're now at a 3, although heavily juiced. I think under makes a world of sense when you're looking at Team USA. Yes, they want to play on their front foot, but I think Bosnia is going to do everything they can to turn this into a little bit of a rock fight. Neither one of these teams came through what I would call the toughest groups to try and get to this point. You know, Bosnia made quick work of Qatar in its final game, were scoreless through the 70th minute against Switzerland before the final score got a little bit loose, and actually had a 1-0 lead against Canada before the Canadians equalized in the second half. So I think this game has all the makings of a 1-0 type affair, maybe 2-0 if Team USA is able to keep a clean sheet. But I like the game under 3, and if I had to pick a side, would lean towards Bosnia plus 1.5, but not going to get involved there.
Okay. Were you involved in the England game? My husband and bonus son got to take it in person and said it was awesome.
These environments have been incredible. Now, I mean, I know sometimes it's a little bit different when you go to a Team USA game, so I felt spoiled seeing their opener at SoFi against Paraguay, but I can only imagine an English fan base that travels and sitting on bated breath when Congo gets on the board inside the first 10 minutes. The only involvement I had there, and honestly, everyone loves to tell you about their bad beats or their lucky winners, I felt extremely fortunate to get out of that game with a push. Had first half under 1. Congo scores 7 minutes in, and it felt like a shooting gallery from Harry Kane and company for the better part of 35 minutes. The better team finally breaks through and wins, so credit to England, who sets up a fascinating matchup and arguably the crown jewel of the round of 16 as they'll head down to Mexico City to take on El Tri in Azteca on Sunday night.
That would be good right there. All right, well, give me a little Portugal and Croatia. Any thoughts or add-ins you want to give on this one?
This game is tough for me because these were two teams that I really wanted to bet against in this particular round. I haven't been overwhelmed with either of them. I think Portugal, their stat lines have been a little bit flattering given the 5-0 outburst against Uzbekistan. Looked pretty pedestrian in attack against Congo. They were completely outplayed, albeit in a 0-0 draw against Colombia in that final group stage game. And Croatia on the other side. I mean, we saw them get opened up by Team England, losing their opener 4-2, bounced back with a 1-0 win, hard-fought against Panama, and then outlasted Ghana 2-1. But they lack a lot of creativity. They don't have, players that really scare me on the attack. I think Portugal a little bit more buttoned up defensively. And I think Portugal has an excellent chance to keep a clean sheet in the match. Haven't bet it yet, but that's how I would lean here. And think the price is really fair with Portugal, about a $1.30 favorite. Although as we speak, the total is taking a little bit of over money. Surprised by that. I'm just not sure where these two teams will combine for 3 goals tomorrow afternoon.
In L.A. tomorrow, Spain, Austria.
Spain, relatively straightforward in their group performance. Nothing flashy by any stretch of the imagination, but they did what you need to in a tournament like this. Start to grow into the game, and if you don't give up goals, it's extremely difficult to lose. Spain was airtight at the back from an expected goal standpoint against the best team that we saw through their first 3 group stage games. Again, not a murderer's row, but it goes without saying you can only beat the teams in front of you. Austria is going to press them a little bit more. So if it's up to the Austrians, they're going to want to turn this into a little bit more of a back and forth. Their firepower, I'm not sure, is necessarily capable of breaking down Spain. But I think if Spain is patient, they're going to find opportunities to exploit this Austrian defense. It's a little bit overrated. Lean slightly over the total at 2.5, and think the Spain team total over 1.5, albeit at a juicy minus 190, makes some sense. If you're looking at the futures market, Spain, for me, probably still the best value amongst the favorites on the board. France's price a little bit too short, and I can't buy into Argentina, who, while this isn't meant with any disrespect, has been all Leo Messi and a lot of other guys kind of picking up the slack. I think Spain is embracing this role of kind of flying, outside the reach of some of the favorites, with France and Argentina getting all the headlines.
How have the books fared so far throughout World Cup?
They'll be rooting against Team USA, like they always do, and that'll be the determining factor. But they're not going to need a Bosnia win. They'll just want this game to go past 90 minutes tonight. The result for Team USA against Turkey, probably the best decision for the house all tournament. They needed Team USA to draw or lose that game outright, so they rewarded there. What's been interesting for the books is when you look at the way this World Cup has gone, the stars are performing like stars. So a lot of those anytime goal parlays haven't exactly been great. When you get the Kylian Mbappes, the Harry Kanes, the Leo Messis of the world, not scoring once but twice in a lot of these matchups, it can create some liability. And as always, they're looking for just one underdog to kind of take the game past regulation. The Paraguay decision, extremely valuable to them, not just that Paraguayans were able to push that to penalty kicks, but able to dispatch Germany. And the same will kind of hold through going into tomorrow as well, with a lot of moneyline parlays tied to Portugal and Spain. But if the result holds right now as it looks at May, with Senegal holding a 2-0 lead, imagine this will be one of the better results that they'll get in the knockout stage, with Senegal potentially being the first underdog to win in regulation.
So, wrap us up with Switzerland and Algeria. What are your thoughts on that one? Roll with the Swiss?
This is a game where I think Algeria comes in, honestly, a little bit more battle-tested than Switzerland. We've seen the Algerians take some money, and the African nations have performed extremely well. When you look at how competitive they've been, whether it's Senegal on the verge of pulling off an upset here, Ivory Coast kind of taking Norway to the brink, or Morocco winning in penalty kicks, we've seen the African Confederation really raise their game. The big concern I have for Algeria is they've been a little bit weak in the back, and not with their back line, but with their goalkeeping. So if they can get just average goaltending or goalkeeping in this matchup, I think they're going to be able to provide a handful for Switzerland, and we could see this game going past regulation. So I like to draw a decent amount at plus 230. I think we could be in for a long night at BC Place in Vancouver tomorrow night.
I like that, Tile Father. Tile Father, anything as far as NASCAR-wise that we can hit on that you may have some – because you've been on fire.
They're in Chicago,
outside
right?
of Denner Hamlin.
I was going to say, I'm not going to claim that my crystal balls had to spit out a whole lot in the way of long shots. It's picking Shane Van Gisbergen on road courses and betting Denny Hamlin when we go to ovals. But we'll go back to Chicagoland Speedway for the first time since 2019, an intermediate high tire wear track, which normally is right in the wheelhouse of Denny Hamlin. But I think his number's actually a bit short, right around plus 380. A worthy favorite, but not a guy that I'd be running to bet. I'd be looking further down the board, two drivers that do stand out a little bit to me, one of which would be Ryan Blaney, right around 12-1. He does perform typically very well at tracks like this, and when everyone's coming in with a similar playbook, I don't think some of the bigger race teams get an edge over Team Penske, and I think Bubba Wallace has a chance to be a little bit of a spoiler. He's been very good at this track type all season long, and while the results necessarily haven't been there to the 23-car standards, he did show a ton of speed in San Diego, and while that's a road course, I think some of that can carry over from a confidence standpoint. So Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace, two picks outside the favorites that I think will have an excellent chance to contend this weekend.
Bubba. I love Bubba.
Yeah, everybody loves Bubba.
I know.
I'm going to say, Coach Tom Father, one thing we hit on earlier today, we were talking to Mike Detillier, talking about quarterbacks down at the Manning Passing Academy. Your thoughts on this SEC race right now? Is it Texas? If you had to take one, would you take Texas or the field?
I mean, if Texas isn't going to win the SEC now, I'm not sure when Texas is ever going to get over the hump. I mean, they spent an inordinate amount of money to kind of bolster the roster, get Sark some offensive linemen. Arch Manning should come into the season healthy. I know it wasn't well publicized, but people that wanted to throw the baby out with the bathwater last year, I mean, Arch had a strained shoulder early in the season, and it wasn't until things got going late and he looked healthy that he was able to go out there and spin it like the perceived number one pick in the draft, and having a player in Cam Coleman's caliber is going to give them a dynamic punch on the outside. I think it's a two-horse race between the favorites in Texas and Georgia. I like what Texas has from an overall roster construction standpoint. If you really want to look for a little bit of a deep sleeper, I'm not going to make a case for LSU because I think that has a chance to go real sideways real fast if Lane can't stay buttoned up there. I'm very curious to see what Coach Summerall can do down at Florida, and would not be surprised if we see a little bit of sleeper and dark horse money coming on Aaron Philo if he wins the job to win the Heisman Trophy.
Wow. Okay.
I knew you had something in your back pocket. I knew it.
Like it.
I know it. Hey, man, enjoy the 4th of July festivities. Are you taking a break anytime before you get ready to lock in, Top Father?
So I will be taking a little vacation. You guys will get me next Wednesday, and then we'll be gone the following week. The wife and I headed off to the Canadian Rockies for 10 days to get out of the heat and try and do a little R&R. But to peel back the curtain a little bit, I did not do a great job checking the sports calendar when I booked this trip last year. Completely forgot to account for the World Cup. So I'll have to try and do my best to find access on our number of day trips and whatnot to watch the semifinals and final. Thankfully, on Canadian soil, though, it should be widely available. Would be significantly more difficult if we were on safari in Africa.
No, I bet. Well, we got a resident Canadian with us, Joseph Bonanno. So
that's right.
We'll
Zeph's
see if we can throw
Canadian.
you some ideas up there, or make some connections for you, dog.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I think the itinerary is pretty much buttoned up from sunrise to sunset. But if we're looking for a little bit of filler somewhere in there, always happy to lean into bananas and see what he can come up with for us.
Love it. Awesome. Thank you, Todd. We'll talk to you next week before you head off.
Always a pleasure, guys. Have a great and happy, healthy holiday, and go Team USA. Let's hope we can get the red, white, and blue onto the round of 16.
USA. Love it. There you go. He's Todd Furman. Joins us every week. Even if you are not into betting, you can learn a lot from him, and it's fascinating to hear his takes on all of these sporting events. We are live at Fog Street Lawn Club. 648 Fog Street is the address. Nashville Soccer Pub. They're showing every single World Cup game in the pub and up here on the rooftop, which is where we are. They got the fans going. The current Belgium-Senegal game is
Senegal.
on. Senegal.
Goal. It's Senegal, but I'm calling them Senegal because they score a lot.
Oh, goal. You got an accent. You got a Canadian country accent.
Sure do.
Oh, by the way, it is, what is it? Oh, Canada.
Day.
It's Oh, Canada Day for
Zeph's
Zeph.
Day.
We're celebrating Zeffy.
Yeah, salute, Zeph.
Salute, Oh,
I should've-
Canada Day.
I should have told you all this.
Number love, dog. Number love,
I
man.
offered up this information and didn't even think about
Oh,
myself.
and now we're just going to abuse it. Anyway, come see us at Fog Street. Kirby's here, too. Come talk to Kirby. I think I'm about to get a beer. What do you think, Slade?
Yes.
It's beer 30.
And fries or something.
Yes. All right, we're back after this. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? Big Slay here, and I got to tell you about my good friends over at Mid-10 Ford, where the service has been available for you guys for 50-plus years. And one thing about it that's obvious when you walk in the door, you get to see the relationships and how they build family atmosphere. They're working there daily. Shout out to Miss Nora for keeping it all together, rolling. Trey and Matt taking over and keeping it pushing. And this is where you get the opportunity to dive in and understand that it's not just about servicing trucks. I know when you ride by 1319 Foster Avenue, you can look and see it's a lot of trucks over there, but retail is what they do as well. They got one-stop shop, people. Sales, service, finance, and even a body shop. And they offer mobile pickup and delivery for service and oil changes. They make it very easy, very easy. All you got to do is call us 615-949-2737. Visit mid10fordtrucks.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram, too, so you can know where trust comes first. Welcome back into 3HL, right here on 104.5 The Zone. What's happening, good people? Todd Furman, Todd Father just went off with us. Great times right there had. Hope you got your betting lines in, especially before USA game. He said, the USA match, I'm sorry. He did say he likes the under in this situation, so might want to jump on that if you can.
Were you taking your notes?
I was. I absolutely was. I was trying to make my bets as we were speaking, but I will do it in the next break before our game takes off. Make sure you join us. We see you in the chat, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Yeah, buddy. 615-737-1045. Some of the topics we've been able to hit that you can hit on. You heard about quarterbacks from the Manning Passing Academy. We also got fourth.
Yeah, if you missed that, go listen to Detillier.
Yeah,
It
man,
was so
too good.
We'll wait till after the show, then go listen.
There you go. 4th of July traditions. We're taking on them, too. So you can join in and give us some of those of yours.
So
and talk about this cup badge.
yeah, we always say don't put us at a bar if you don't want us to enjoy a cold beverage. So I have a Stella. You have a Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of FIFA World Cup and Team USA. And you can come here, get a Michelob Ultra, and you get this custom Ultra cup at Fog Street Lawn Club. Are you going to keep that? Like, are you taking that home?
Absolutely. Why, you want to take it?
Well, if you're not, I'm taking
no,
it.
I'm going to get another one.
I'm going to get another one, too.
Yeah, this ain't
It's a sweet cup.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, dude. Yeah.
FIFA World Cup.
It's got the trophy on the side. It's got
And it's
stars.
like it's a really thick plastic. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just put my hands
Thirst
on
quenching. Oh, this is Babsy.
on where you drink.
Alcohol kills everything.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Anyway, you can get that at Fog Street Lawn
Even the
Club,
heat.
which is where we are.
Kills the heat.
It does kill the
Oh,
heat.
refreshes you. I
Okay,
promise you that.
Zeffy. So first off, shout out to Zeffy because when Mayor is gone,
No
our
question.
driver, we call him the driver, the leader, the organizer, we miss him. Somebody scored.
Belgium just scored.
Belgium.
Oh, there we go. Game
What is it,
on.
89th minute?
Game
85th?
on.
85th minute. So about 10 minutes left with extra time. Belgium made
They're
it a
down
game.
one.
Down
Yeah.
one.
See, okay, Justin the comedian, talking
Yeah.
about, can we stop pretending we
Yeah.
like soccer?
No,
It
we
is
do.
really interesting. This World Cup is fun.
Yes, it is.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and sell like normal, Premier League seasons
League is
to
really
you or
good.
something.
Premier League,
I
pretty
mean,
good, though.
although, yeah, my
ask-
bonus son
yeah,
said
ask
it's
that.
amazing.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, he's all in. He's up at like 5 a.m. watching games.
Yeah.
So anyway, so shout out to Zeph. He does a great job of putting together a rundown for us and all of
Yes.
that. And Mayor's not here, but Zeph found a Mayor May Not Be Funny.
All right, Zell.
So not only is he taking over Mayor's organizational driving job, now he's also taking over his Mayor May Not Be Funny.
Hit the intro,
And I
Pearl.
love it.
Haven't heard this in a while.
I knew.
Yeah, he hasn't had one in a while.
The Slays laugh. All right, so many of you may be aware on social media, Cam Ward this week has been at his C1 quarterback camp. I'm not sure where they're
C1.
that Cam.
That's what he calls it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what Google said when I
okay.
looked it up.
Because that's his number.
Yeah, C1 QB Academy.
C1. Got it.
So it's powered by Overtime. I'm not sure where they're actually holding it at, but had a ton of kids there. I've seen clips of them doing competitions. He's out there competing with the kids. Like they stood at midfield and trying to hit the goalpost from there. He actually lost that.
That's awesome.
They blindfolded him, and he was hitting targets with a football. And hey, smoking him blindfolded, by the way.
Really?
You'll have to go find it.
Well, good, because he might be blindfolded with this offensive line every single game.
So competing with the kids. So I found a clip yesterday of him sitting down with two of the kids that he's there with, and they're predicting Cam's stats for 2026.
Oh.
We got a
Oh my
tie
God, they
ball
tied
game.
it. Belgium.
Tied.
Listen, they say the most dangerous lead in soccer is 2-0, and Belgium just tied this game in the
Wow.
last 3 minutes. Wow.
Oh my gosh! And Todd Furman was just
He
saying
sure
that
did.
this upset would really help
Sure
the
did.
books.
He sure did. Golly.
There you go, common people take over.
Now, Justin Brinkley, comedian.
Wow.
What you think about that?
That's incredible.
Tied at 2. Okay, so sorry, Zeffy.
All good.
The two kids were sitting down predicting Cam Ward's stats.
And this is what they had to say.
I want y'all to predict my stats for next year.
I'm going to go over 4 grand passing on me. Yeah. Cool 35, 40 touchdowns.
So I had to see.
68, 70% completion rate, somewhere in there.
You a real one.
Nah, I got you.
You a real one.
I got you right here. 38 pass yards.
3,800. All right.
600 rushing yards, right?
600 rushing yards? Who you think I am? Lamar Jackson?
You got
Hey, you know I like scramble drills. So.
That's what I'm saying. You got it.
I'm scramble drill. I got you.
Combined, you got 50 plus touchdowns.
50 plus? That's like, well, that's what I need.
That's what I'm saying.
We got 2 good ones right here. I like them.
Who do you think I am, Lamar Jackson?
Dude,
Oh
that's
my
a
gosh.
lot, man.
Okay, that was funny. Good job, Zeph.
He said I like
How
scrambled
about
drill.
Cam? He's witty, man.
Yeah, that was good right there.
Who do you think I am, Lamar Jackson?
That
Man,
was funny.
600 yards, that's moving. I don't think people understand how much that is from a quarterback.
That's a lot.
That's a whole lot, man.
That's a lot. I wonder what
50
the
combined
What did-
touchdowns? Sheesh.
Who's
50, that means
who's
going for
the
35 or 40.
quarterback rushing leader?
Lamar Jackson has the most rushing yards by a quarterback in a season at 1,200 rushing yards. Justin Fields is behind them in 2022 with 1,143. Michael Vick is third in 2006 with 1,039. And then Lamar Jackson
Vick
again
started it.
at 4 in 2020 with 1,005.
Yeah, that's insane.
So Lamar's had 2 1,000-yard rushing seasons.
That's insane. That's insane, dog. That is insane. When you hear that, hear those numbers.
How many did Cam have last year?
Oh, couldn't have been.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to say 200. I go 245. I don't think he was rushing like that. It ain't even
Well,
close to
no.
that. Did he have over 100?
Yeah.
150.
He didn't break 200.
See what I'm saying? I don't think.
159.
Yeah, see, like Cam scramble. We talked about this. Cam scrambling is like Mahomes.
He
scrambles to
scrambles
keep
to
the play.
throw.
Yeah, he keep
Yeah.
the play alive. He ain't
Yeah.
scrambling to go downfield. Actually, it might have been pretty cool to see him take off and go
That's
downfield.
what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying? But nah,
Remember,
this is a quarterback.
we were urging Cam, run.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
Like,
run.
come on, use some
You
legs.
can run. You got
Nope.
that first down. You see that marker? It's in,
Yeah,
it's in your
yep.
reach. Go.
And you got to think, a lot of times he went dead. I remember in the latter part of the season, he went dead stop right there at the line of scrimmage and pitched that bad boy out to Tajay a couple times. Tony Pollard saw him. Like, it was a real live pitch. Him falling down. He was falling down
Belgium about won it right there.
almost on the ground and throwing the ball. So, yeah, he's trying to get it to his playmakers.
Look at this, Slay. Belgium about won it right here.
This
Goes.
Can I just point out, boys, that this is why we lost the TV in our studio?
No, this is not.
This is
you
exactly
got to explain
why.
it. You got to
Oh,
explain
just
it.
missed. Okay,
This
so
is exactly why we lost the privilege
explain
of
it.
TV in our studio, because we can't do two things at once on this show.
Across, it was a kick on goal, hit the crossbar and bounced out, but it was open.
it was basically like a fast break in
Yeah,
basketball, and Belgium got it inside and just missed.
Good goal.
Oh, man.
Good goal play.
This might be the best beer I've ever had.
God, I mean, it's so
Is that 'cause it's
refreshing.
hot
Like
out here?
it's thirst quenching.
It's so
It's
refreshing.
everything, man. This is my tailgate beer anyway. Shout out to Michelob Ultra, my guy
Michelob
Scott.
Ultra, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
They always take care of me, man. So.
I like it because it's less carbs. But
Oh,
see, I'm
absolutely.
such a, like, Stella is my, so this is
That
what
right
my
there.
dad drank. And so, when you get to the age where you're not quite 21
Yep.
and you're
Just
like
go buy- drink
stealing
his,
your
yep.
parents' alcohol, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not saying that I drank before 21. Wait,
Oh, I did.
okay.
I was in college. At
I was in
17.
college.
like,
Yeah,
what?
it was
You
when I
doing the
came
right
back
thing?
from college. I'm
Hey.
like, what kind of beer do you have?
You
No,
heard
Stella.
Furman,
Doing the right
uh,
thing, man. Natty Ice, everything.
Statute of limitations. You're good.
That's right.
They're expired.
Oh, we're way past that. Yikes.
Hey, man, listen, though. Hey, check this out. Coming back, 5 o'clock hour. Phone lines are open to you. We need to hear from you. We got Rhett Gordy on, Gordy B. Rhett Bryan of Titans Radio, the executive producer, jumping on with
5:20.
us at 5:20, giving us a breakdown. He came up with Chris Johnson's top 10 plays, scoring play. Was it scoring plays?
Yeah, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna wait till next week when we're back in the studio to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because he pulled all the audio clips from it. So it's like hard to do it when we're on the road.
Say no more.
So
Say
we're
no
going to
more.
do it next week, and it's going to be amazing.
But we can ask him about his favorite play.
Okay.
We can ask him about the questions we had this week, the keys on offense and defense.
Cool.
We can ask him about 4th of July
Yep.
and his favorite 4th of July tradition.
Like it. All right, well, cool. We'll get on back.
Get on back.
Yeah, we'll be right here.
5 o'clock hour next.
What's happening, good people? Big Slay here, and every single year you could be sitting there watching your favorite sporting event like right now, the World Cup going on, and a tie game, a tied match right now. 2-0 was the score. Senegal was up, but then Belgium came back in the last 2 minutes and tied the score. And guess what? You jump up to celebrate, your back go out. Then what you gonna do? You see that? What you gonna do then? That's why you need the joint chiropractic. That's why it's so necessary for you to lock in with them. 17 locations all across Middle Tennessee, days, nights, and weekends. Understand this. You get the consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. Now that right there, that's always good. Adjustments start as low as $21. That's a great deal for you. Whether it's headaches, back pain, neck pain, whatever's keeping you from moving around like you want to, or celebrating when your team scores a goal, hit thejoint.com.
Good afternoon. It's 5:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from Fog Street Lawn Club. In NBA news today, the Lakers are acquiring Walker Kessler from the Jazz for an unprotected first-round picks in 2031 and 2033, and a first-round swap in 2028 and 2030. Kessler will sign a massive 4-year, $130 million deal with the Lakers, who now have no tradable first-round picks over the next 7 years. Also, free agent forward Tobias Harris has agreed on a 2-year, $31 million deal with the Spurs. Today marks the first day of the 10-year deal for Adidas to become the official apparel sponsor of the Vols and ends a 10-year deal with Nike. In World Cup news today, England escaped with a 2-1 win over Congo DR after a 2-goal performance from Harry Kane. Senegal and Belgium currently playing. Senegal with a 2-0 lead in the 85th minute, and here comes Belgium scoring 2 goals in the final 5 minutes of regular time to tie it up, and they are now headed to extra time. Tonight, the U.S. faces Bosnia in its first knockout round game with the kickoff at 7 p.m. on Fox. If the U.S. advances, they will face the winner of Senegal and Belgium. For all your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Welcome into 3HL on 104.5 The Zone. What's happening, good people, on this hump day? Hump day, man, it is upon us, and we are getting over the hump. We are getting ready to go into celebration time. Why? Because USA is going to win today, and we got 2 days off because we're celebrating 250th. That's right, for the United States, man.
USA.
That's holding it down, man. So we wouldn't be nothing better to go in with a win. That's only right. So shout out to people in the chat, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Thank you. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my very cold beverage.
I probably could have timed that differently. But 615-737-1045, that is the number that you can hit us up on, man. Come out here and join us. We're still hanging right now for a second we got the game. The game is being played here.
For another hour.
Yeah, for another hour. We're here all day for real. Just going to make that seem right. Fog Street Lawn Club, 648 Fog Street, right here in Nashville. And I understand we got to give some props to our good people, Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of both FIBA and World Cup, and Team USA. And guess what? You see this? Shout out to y'all, Michelob Ultra. Let me take a sip real quick.
It's a cool
That's
cup.
refreshing right there, Babsy.
It's a cool cup.
Get up here, good people. Get up here and come holler at us, Babsy.
Yeah, so 4th of July is this weekend. A lot of people, everybody pretty much has Friday off, right? That's a countrywide thing. A lot of people have
says no.
all week off.
Curbster. 2 days.
You have 2 shows on Friday? Who's
Wow,
doing
Curbster?
shows on Friday?
92Q? Where? Jar 10. Yep, okay.
Is it like a 4th of
Yeah, they
July
got a 4th of
celebration?
July. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a lounge club bar.
Dang, so we're pretty lucky. We are,
I have a.
you know what I listened to? What song I listened to on the way in? What is that, The Sprinkler? Slay just did The Sprinkler, and it was a terrible version
It was
of
horrible.
it.
It was
It was
awful.
not good.
I've never done that. I've never
Oh
done
my
it.
gosh, look
Yeah,
at Kirby. Now
yeah.
Kirby's doing it.
Yeah, Kirby.
Anyway, the song I listened to on the way in was I Don't Have to Be Me Till Monday.
Hey,
Everybody knows that country song, old school. Who sings that? I don't
perfect
even remember.
timing. Perfect timing for it, though.
I don't have to be me till Monday,
Well, we
like
gonna
as
find
in early weekend. Call it going off the deep end. We're there. We have an early weekend here.
Steve Azar. Steve Azar?
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea. I think that's the songwriter.
2002, Babsy. That's when that came out.
Dang, I am old.
I was 1.
I was
1 year old.
From the album Waiting on Joe, country album.
Waiting on Joe?
Waiting on Joe.
Huh. Wonder what Joe was doing. I was waiting on him.
He was busy right there.
All right, favorite July 4th tradition. Do you guys have anything?
So we had one. Savage and him out of town this year, but we would usually go over his house.
He usually does massive fireworks show.
Man, go over there, eat good, then light everything on fire. It's a show lighting everything on fire. It's been one time a dumpster's caught on fire. That wasn't because of us, though.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah, dumpster fire. It was a true dumpster fire.
Do the neighbors?
Oh, they all in on it.
They're all in.
Oh,
okay.
we usually
That's
pull
the
up there.
key. You have to have
Yeah.
all the neighbors in.
Oh, pull up, shout out to Shad, Kevin Long, all them. We pull up there in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, that's the best place to do it, right there in the
that's it.
cul-de-sac, because you can put it right there in the middle. Everybody can circle around
That's
it.
why, but that honestly, that's where I got shot at.
The cul-de-sac?
In the cul-de-sac.
I told you.
You jinxed me.
No.
Was what you did, Babsy. You jinxed me, but I was okay. I did
I said
hurt, though.
drinking and lighting fireworks is a very poor combination.
It's a great time. Great time was had in the moment. It's a great time. Just saying, but hey, I made it.
So that's normally you make
That's
it.
normally
That
it,
is
yeah.
normally what y'all do. We don't really have a tradition. Like we would just always do a pool day all day, grill out. That was just wherever we were, whether it was at the Davenport house or we did it at our house last year.
See, when I was little, we used to come downtown to Nashville, of course, to Nashville, downtown and go somewhere between First or Second, and you could see it. You'll be a little bit away from the river, but you could see it directly and not be too much in the traffic. But people used to be parking and walking. Like, I remember when we lived in East Nashville, people would go over there to the park. You can sit in the park and watch them. Like, it's really not a bad view from any spot, probably
Downtown.
in a 5-mile radius around downtown that you can see
It's
the fireworks.
actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's really
You just
dope.
have to make sure you're not behind one of these big buildings
Right.
nowadays.
Right.
The
exactly.
one time I came down to watch the fireworks show here, we went on top of the Pinnacle building.
Really?
And watched it from up there.
Dude, that's a sweet.
That's a high view right there.
I've only been up there once, and it was that.
Yeah.
So
I've been back.
That's a dope view.
I used to come downtown like in my earlier single days all the time, but it wasn't as crazy as it is now.
Nuts
like
now.
now it's nuts. You can't like get into a bar and go to the bathroom. You know, it's just nuts.
Yep.
There's so many people down there. But I remember when I was anchoring the morning show. For those that don't know, I used to be a morning anchor for WKRN.
When you were a journalist.
When I used to be a journalist, and so we had Butch Spearden on, and this was forever ago. Butch Spearden, who used to be the head of Nashville Tourist Visitors Bureau, whatever. So we had him on live on our morning show, and I distinctly remember during our 6 o'clock hour, I'm interviewing him, and he's like, yeah, well, we're going to have the biggest, most fireworks. Wow, you and that sneeze. Biggest show in the entire country. We're going to have whatever DC has. We're going to have one more.
Wow.
He was like, I'm going to make sure of it.
We're going to set the tone.
He sure enough did. First of all, he said it live on air, and then he followed up on it.
Yeah.
And that year, Nashville was the biggest fireworks show in the entire country. And then ever since then, it's been one of those, like, you want to go to it. It's a destination place. But I'll never forget that, because then after we went off camera or whatever, he was like, now I got to deliver. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I had no idea he was going to say that live either. I love Butch, but he was like, oh, yeah, we're doing this thing.
You poured it up out on back.
And he sure did, and look what it's turned into. I mean, you have hundreds of thousands of people downtown for 4th of July.
Like, this is the destination city.
Yeah.
When Chris Johnson went on Good Morning America and talked about his diagnosis and what he's battling with ALS, later on in the show, I was waiting on that segment to come back on, and they were talking about, they had Danielle Breezy on, and they were talking about all the people that are coming downtown.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, it was a stupid number. The number didn't sound real, whatever number she threw out. How many people were supposed to be here? But
like
I think it's
250 or something.
stupid. It's something stupid. So, but they were supposed to have was it 1,000 drones? It's a crazy number.
They
added drones to it, too.
I guess 2 years ago they added drones. Last year the drones were awesome.
So it's going to be insane. The people, and they set up all along Broadway. They started setting up on Sunday or Monday.
So because it is 4th of July, and I know several people that listen love this clip. We play it. I think we play it every year.
You pulled this?
So
it has to be the best ever.
Several years ago, a clip went viral of a man in a wheelchair lighting a firework. And he could not get
With
out of the way.
biggest smile on his face the
Here
entire
is,
time.
put it in reverse, Terry.
Give it to us.
Kroll. Kroll.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Hey, man, the context.
Lord.
The context
Oh, it was
is Terry
so
is in a
funny.
wheelchair.
I think he's
pulled
in a
up.
Paraplegic
Yeah.
or quad? Yeah.
He pulled up to light the fireworks, and when he lit it, he couldn't get his wheelchair in reverse, and it kind of got stuck. So he just sat there next to it
And
while the fireworks were going off, dog.
It's so funny. If you watch the video, he's just got this, like, smile on his face. And the dude behind the camera is, like, screaming, like, oh, look, you heard him. Oh, look, put it in reverse, Terry.
Terry.
And
Terry was in a
Terry's
bad
just sitting
spot.
Did
there.
they have shirts? They
I
made
think so.
shirts,
I
banners,
think so, yeah.
hats. They made a killing off that.
I mean,
Hey.
Terry was just sitting there
It's
taking
awesome.
That was
Shout out
it.
Terry, man.
That was excellent
With a
right
big
there.
smile on his
That was
face. So
excellent.
good.
That's
That's one of my favorite clips ever.
Yeah, that was dope right there. Hope we don't have any put in reverse Terry moments out here.
No.
It's just let
Y'all
Nashville
stay
handle
safe.
it. Yeah. Just come downtown, find you a spot somewhere, let Nashville handle it. Then you ain't even got to do the cleanup. I know they've outlawed it in some places where fines are being tossed.
Yeah.
I know in Williamson County you can't have them. I'm not sure about Rutherford County. Rutherford
I
County
think-
can
I don't know.
fireworks.
I blow
As
it up
long
in
as
fire.
you're
I
not
blow- I
being
blow 'em
like
up in
crazy,
Crazy.
yeah, in Williamson County. But if it's like 2 a.m. and you're still going, like
Yeah.
Williamson County's going to come get your
I'm
ass.
telling on you if you're in my neighborhood, y'all. I'm telling on you.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've got a question.
Oh, my poor
your
dogs.
dogs?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My babies hate the fireworks. They shake
it.
and they, oh, man.
Oh, big boy, man. He's a big boy that wants
He
to
can't even
eat
move like that
everybody.
either.
He can't move, and he hates the fireworks.
Appreciate that.
Yes. All right, we got Red Bryan coming up right after this break. We'll talk some Titans. We'll get his Chris Johnson thoughts. And we are live here until 6 o'clock from Fog Street Lawn Club, Nashville Soccer Pub, showing every single World Cup game in the pub and up here on the rooftop, which is where we are now. And I got to tell you, that breeze has kicked in.
It sure is.
It's completely shaded, and it feels really nice up here. They got the game on the big screen, and then, of course, Team USA is going to play at 7 o'clock. So make sure you get out here. Come see us, Fog Street Lawn Club, and, of course, Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of both FIFA World Cup and Team USA. And you can support the USA game and family-friendly tonight here upstairs on the lawn, and you can get a custom Ultra Cup at Fog Street with Michelob Ultra. All of that right here at Fog Street. We'll see you here, and Red Bryan joins us next.
What's happening, good people? Big Slate coming to you with a moment's peace. You got to get over there to Salon and Day Spa and take advantage of everything they've got to offer. I'm telling you, let me just say, when it comes to birthdays and things of that nature, they made it extremely easy when it got to Mother's Day, You know you got to hurry up and take care of that, man. All of the dates and events that you got coming on, even if it's just a thank you, memento, they can take care of that for you. They got a concierge service that takes care of all of it right there at the front desk. So if you want to do it online, whatever, call, stop by, you can do everything up under the sun. Massages, manicures, sunless, tanning, waxing, spa parties, skincare, makeup, unique gifts, anything, and it smells like heaven in there. The candles, I'm telling you, it'll take you over. So get your gift card, man, printed directly from the website, or they handle it for you and wrap it beautifully and mail it to where you need it to get to. This is A Moment's Peace that does this. All you got to do is go to amomentspeace.com.
Buddy Allen Floor and Home, built on tradition, designed for the way you live today. Buddy Allen Floor and Home, BuddyAllenFloorandHome.com. And check them out. They've got a special deal going on right now through July 31st with approved credit. Get 0 interest for 18 months. Special offer again now through July 31st with approved credit. Get 0 interest for 18 months. Buddy Allen Carpet One, a Nashville tradition, OG company in this market. I remember watching their commercials on the Ralph Emery Show a long time ago. If you know, you know. Buddy Allen doesn't just sell carpet. They make floor covering, kitchen, and bath projects simple, from imagination to installation, from hardwood, carpet, tile, and more, to stunning kitchen and bathroom remodels that fit your style and budget. Pick your cabinetry, countertops, plumbing fixtures, shower doors, bathtubs, hardware, lighting, and flooring all in one spot. Plus, their design experts walk you through every step, measurements, materials, and professional installation, so there are no surprises, just beautiful results the Buddy Allen way. Buddy Allen will help you create spaces that you will be proud to call home. 2405 at Lebanon Pike and Donaldson, 615-883-3289, BuddyAllenFloor.com.
Welcome back into 3HL right on 104.5 The Zone. Appreciate you hanging in there with us today, man. 2 more segments and you can start your weekend. It's going down. What's up, Zephyr?
I want to start this segment off with some breaking news.
Start it off then, Zephyr.
We have another blockbuster trade in the NBA, which has been on fire these last 2 weeks.
Way to go, NBA.
The Boston Celtics have agreed to trade Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers in exchange for Paul George, 2 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks per Shams just a few moments ago. Oh, Slay's drinking his beer, so he can't react immediately. But my initial reaction is, wow, I didn't realize Jaylen Brown was going to garner all that.
Absolutely. You're looking at an all-NBA guy. Had an opportunity with Jason Tatum being out to show that he can be a franchise guy, lead a team. He really should have been in the MVP voting. That's the politics of it. That was foolish. But it was time for them to depart. They did a great thing. They came together, won the championship. 2 alphas, one wanted to be one to be put up there and thrust into that platform. It seemed to be Jason Tatum's team in Boston. Jaylen Brown showed that he could carry it. So now you get an opportunity to go lead a young bunch in Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Ailing, Joel Embiid, and my guy, Phylon, who was taken in the first round there, too. They got a young nucleus. And this is still stays right there on the East Coast. Like, he still is right there in his house. Like, everything will be fine, but he get an opportunity to show his leadership. It's going to be interesting to watch it play out.
Paul George next to Jason Tatum. Initial reactions on that?
Secure in his role, especially as a veteran. Robin. Accepting that role. You don't have to go back and forth like Jaylen Brown. Like, give me the rock. Let me go carry it.
You saw what I did when
I can do this. Yeah. Paul George, at this point in his career, is more like, all right, take us there, young fella. You know what I mean? Let me show you some ins and outs, you know what I mean, and help you get there. But a retool that was needed, it's gonna be good. I'm telling you, it's gonna be good to watch this season. I like where these trades are headed, and how they unfolded early on. Especially anytime they can steal the thunder from the NFL like they always do, college basketball and NBA. So give us our moment, even though World Cup is going on right now. And speaking of NFL, we got our guy, Red Bryan, jumping on with us, Titans executive producer, Titans radio executive producer, jumping on with us now to give us a little breakdown, his thoughts of what's transpired, the news that has come out, and to hit on some conversation that me and Babs had earlier in the week talking about what's one person that you need offensively outside of Cam Ward to kind of take that step and who you're leaning on, and vice versa defensively outside of Big Jeff, who's somebody you see coming in a training camp that you would love to see go into the season.
Like, basically, who is the key player not named Cam Ward on offense?
Thank you.
And who's the key player not named Big Jeff on defense, right? That's fair. You take out the 2 superstars, and who are the keys for success in 2026?
That's right. Red B, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. It sounds like y'all are having a good time at Fog Street. That's a great place. Do a little lawn bowling up there. Maybe have an Irish whiskey burger. That'd be good.
Yes, we're hanging right by the lawn bowling. Are you good at that, Red? Because I'm gonna tell you, your boy Slay is not.
I'm nothing at it, Red. I am a Nathaniel at lawn bowling.
Yes.
I never tried it, so that's something that maybe Ron Slay and I should practice at it. What we can do and how we can improve. To answer your question on offense, it's Tony Pollard. You got to run damn football.
That's what Zev said.
You have got to run the football, and if you're able to do that, because I go back to what happened in December of 2025. 2 of the 3 wins that they had came when they rededicated themselves to running the football again.
Yep.
And so if you're not named Cam Ward, I need Tony Pollard to do Tony Pollard things. And then on defense, I know, all right, you take Jeff out of it, I'll take a compadre right there that's going to rotate in and out to his left and his right, and John Franklin Myers. Those 2 right there.
That's what I said.
To go with Jermaine Johnson and whoever else is going to be in the rotation at the end. If those guys are able to get the right formula, which is in the NFL, bringing 4 and letting the rest do their job. And if you can bring pressure with 4, we've seen that formula in how you beat the Mahomes, the Allens, the Lamar Jacksons of the world. So I think that's going to be a huge thing for Jeffrey Simmons' defense. And also take some of the onus off of the secondary of this that has been a lot, very much remade with the additions of Alontae Taylor, Cordell Slot, and having Marcus Harris thrust into doing nickel stuff, and, having a healthy Kevin Winston Jr. to be a potential linchpin back there.
So, Gordy, when you look at this group, what are your thoughts now on seeing not the individual play? Because, one, you can't see that in OTAs, especially what I'm going on in the trenches, from the O-line perspective. Just, I'm speaking on the movement, the scheme, guys kind of gelling together. I know the bookends wasn't there when you talk about J.C. Latham. Dan Moore was there in OTAs, though. But as far as Latham being added into this group, but just the structure of this group, what do you see and what have you noticed more from this offensive line?
Well, I mean, there's not a lot to take away because of what you just mentioned. We didn't see a lot of Dan Moore, didn't see a lot of J.C. Latham.
Right.
And the other part of it is, Ron, we've got to get in deep into training camp and see some padded practices.
Yep.
You really don't know what you have there until you get that. That's why this interior battle, like you, without question, you know what you have at left guard, receiver, right.
Yep.
And Austin Schlottman appears to be the center, although, we'll see who else is rotating in that.
Right.
Have to try to push him. And then is it Jackson Slater at right guard? Is it Cordell Volson at right guard? I mean, that's maybe the biggest question that has to be answered in this. With what we just talked about with the defense, with a receiving core, including tight ends, that Cam Ward has at his disposal weaponry-wise, and then Tajay and Tony and Nick Singleton and, Julius Chestnut and all those guys, the offensive line is where there's a question mark as to what does this look like when they put it all on. And they had those 3 joint practices, they had 3 preseason games, and head towards them.
I love that. Now, as far as individual breakdown, when things that you can see, and this is what I noticed, and I was able to stand by you, Savage, others while watching it, Babsy, watching these guys go. It was, even though they were 11 on 11, it looked, you could play there like 7 on 7 guys covering. What I was loving, Gordy, was the iron sharpening iron, because a group that has had the talk coming into getting ready to go into training camp or getting newly acclimated to it was the wide receiver room. And all of the guys that you see, Carnell Tate, Wandale Robinson, Calvin Ridley, when he was there, you start to see these guys, they polish. They know who they are. But to accept the challenge of guys you spoke about, Flott, Alontae Taylor, on the back end, Tony Adams, all of those guys, I liked seeing the iron sharpening iron in those modes, because even though they didn't have pads on, and we know it'll be a lot more physical, man, the step for step and then taking each challenge, having a short memory, that was great to see from me from this secondary.
Well, you're like me. Probably 2 of my favorite groups to watch one-on-one drills is obviously DBs versus wide receivers.
Yeah.
And trying to win that red line, that 5 yards in to the boundary, and trying to, work that imaginary red line and working those drills. And then obviously in, red zone and third down and all those. And then my other favorite thing is when the pads come on after a couple of days and they do O-line, T-line drills. Like, that's just heaven for me.
Right.
Yeah. These guys just going at it. To your point, iron sharpening iron.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a takeaway from all of this is that Carnell Tate, so far, early, small sample size, looks the part of the number 4 overall pick.
Yeah.
And looks to be the potential WR number 1, which is what they need and what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's going to have days where maybe it's a little off or whatever, but if there's a good base to work from, he clearly I mean, he looks the part. And people talk about his massive hands and how well he catches the ball. The thing I think people are sleeping on that are watching these things, I don't think there's been enough written and said about his route running and speed.
Yes.
You got all of that stuff together is going to be Cam Ward's best friend. And then you pepper in those tight ends. You know, I'm so excited to see what Gunnar Helm does in year 2. I think Daniel Bellinger's going to be a great friend to this offense. And then Wan'Dale Robinson, man, that guy's going to catch I don't know how many footballs. If you think the ball, he's going to make some stuff happen.
That was Babs's guy.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of people that picked
Wan'Dale.
Gunnar Helm, too.
Oh, Helm.
Yeah. I picked Wan'Dale offensively, but yeah, Gunnar Helm, a lot of people brought him up just the jump this year that they expect him to make, Red B. So I think it's going to be fascinating to watch how they use those tight ends.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing I thought was interesting is seeing, Justin Mello that does such a great job on the draft for Sports Illustrated, and he's been on a lot of our shows on his own. He did a piece not too long ago about this offense. You know, there's this uptick of 13 personnel with 3 tight ends. Now, one of the what's different about Brian Dable is last year, till the point he was relieved of his duty, they were running more 12 personnel with 2 tight ends, not what the Rams have been doing, and a lot of people are trying to copycat and so on. But the use of that just immediately screams Daniel Bellinger and Gunnar Helm. And again, the Daniel Bellinger part of this, he's your blocking tight end. But don't go to sleep on his hands. Don't get that part twisted.
Yeah.
Guy can catch the football. But Gunnar Helm, been a big fan from day one. And listen, that's the part that gets me excited about. If this offense can find its way down to the red zone when we get to real football, which was a problem. But imagine the covey of choices that Cam Ward has to choose from. Does he hand it and put it into the belly of Tony Pollard or Tajay Spears? Or, there's Wan'Dale Robinson right there. Wait a minute, there's Carnell Tate. Or here's the big 6'5" tight end. Here's Gunnar Helm over here on this side. Or Alex and Jim. I mean, that's the exciting part about this. They've got to be able to get into the high and the low red zone areas with regularity and then make something happen with it. God knows we love Joey Slide, how he can bomb it and put one through the upright, but I need more 6s and point faster than I need.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to watch it all. Red B, some devastating news coming out publicly on Monday for a guy I know you love just as much as I love. Chris Johnson, CJ2K, announcing on Good Morning America with Michael Strahan that he is battling ALS. I know we're going to sit down and do like a top 10 of Chris Johnson's plays with you eventually, but
let's do that. Let's do that after the 4th next week. Back in the studio.
Yes,
because we need to do this, and I'm so glad, Ron. And I'm not dismissing what you're saying here, Dawn, because I'm leading it because I'm so passionate about this guy and what he did for the Titans. But Ron, you put it right the other day. Let's don't eulogize this. That, a lot of times we're so upset and sorry and sad for a person with a diagnosis like what he believes is sporadic ALS.
Right.
The man is still here with us.
Yeah.
And if you see that interview with Michael Strahan, you can see the fire's still there. That person is still in there. His body is what is fighting him in all this, and that's the absolute shame of it, is that he has been stricken with this. But let's not speak about him like he's gone. He's still here, so let's give the man, as you said, his flowers, let's celebrate him, and we'll do that in studio next week because, my Lord, he had some incredible runs. How many times have I told y'all he is the most electric Tennessee Titan in Tennessee Titans history?
No question.
And there's some you can put in that category. You can put 06 BY in there. You can put Javon Curse in his rookie years. There's several people that fit that category, but nobody had the chance to take it to the house from anywhere on the field quicker than Chris Johnson. Period.
No question, man. We'll look forward to joining us next week in studio Gordy, we appreciate you, man. Enjoy your 4th, your 250th right here, man, and be safe. Stay cool, most importantly.
Y'all too, don't spontaneously combust because as hot as it is outside. I'm so glad we don't have Titans practice right now. That is a good thing. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. Everybody out there. And as I like to say, hell yeah, go America.
That is, man. Appreciate you, Red B. Red B,
All right.
executive
See y'all
producer,
later.
Titans Radio, man.
USA.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I heard them drop it this week, this morning on Ramon and Will, some of the clips. So be interested and tuned in next week. Babsy, you got something in your closet?
Yeah,
What you
Babs
got?
Prize Closet is open, y'all. A chance for you to win tickets. It's tickets to see Thomas Rhett and Niall
I mess with
Horan.
T. Rhett now.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I've seen him in concert before.
Also, it's at
Great
Geodis
show.
Park. Geodis Park, which is an awesome
that's-
venue because it's a little
That's
bit
almost
smaller.
like, man, that's one of the only places that feels intimate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But it's big. So.
Well, besides Ascend, but that's
Yeah,
really
that's
intimate.
different,
Yeah.
yeah.
Geodis Park, July 9th is when this is. So, a chance for you to win tickets from Babs Prize Closet. Caller number 5 right now. You win 2 tickets to see Thomas Rhett and Niall Horan at Geodis Park, July 9th, 615-737-1045. Good luck to you. Want to tell you about Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Now with this heat out here, maybe you realize how awful your windows are and they're not doing their job at keeping your air in your house, and you know you need to replace them. Well, guess what? Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville can help you out with that. They're the absolute best. I've used them for windows and doors in my house, and you want to talk about that heat? I am telling you, we redid all the windows downstairs in the house. We haven't done all of them upstairs yet, and you can tell a significant difference on how much cooler it is and how much cooler it stays downstairs with our new Pella windows. Voted number 1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville, and they let me give you a deal. So for the month of July, we just started our new deal, day 1 for July. The Dawn deal, 60% off Pella certified installations, 0% APR for 36 full months. All you have to do is schedule your free consultation, check out their limited special, check out the Dawn deal, tell them you want the Dawn deal, they'll take care of you. And you can do it easily online at PellaNashville.com.
Welcome back in to 3HL on 104.5 The Zone. We locked and loaded on this Hump Day Wednesday going into the 250th update.
So, Belgium and Senegal, the winner of which will play the winner of U.S. and Bosnia, goes into extra time, tied at 2. If you remember, Belgium scored 2 goals in the final 4 minutes of regular time.
Yep.
And so then they have 15 minutes of extra time. And with about 3 minutes to go until that 120 mark, Belgium gets a penalty call that was reviewed after 5 minutes and confirmed inside the box. They kick a penalty kick. They score. They're up 3-2. Belgium probably going to win this game unless Senegal can pull out some magic here in the next couple.
How much extra? Do we know how much extra time is?
Well, there was a lot of stoppage time from that review. So it just depends how much. And soccer is very arbitrary about this. So once the full, quote-unquote, full time is done, then they have the stoppage time. And then it's up to the ref to just look down at their watch and be like, oh, the 6 minutes of stoppage time has passed.
Yeah.
Game's over. So they're just waiting for the ref to look down at that watch at this point.
Shout out to Todd Father who said, Babsy pointed out, he said if you get this one, this right here, the books may love it. So if Belgium can hold on.
Senegal needs some magic here. And Senegal. Come on, Senegal. We need one. I want to see it go to PKs.
This place is going to be jumping for the U.S. game.
It's going to be nuts up here.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
Like, what a great setup they have. We got people who brought blankets, and they're putting blankets in front of the big LED screen.
Sun's going down. I will give that. And this is the first time I'm happy about all the buildings.
Yes.
Being up because it's blocking
It's blocking all the sun. The breeze is here. It's actually really nice. You got a bunch of people in wigs to support the U.S.
My boy came up here with the blonde wig. There you go, right there.
Wig, yep.
Slick fried. There you go.
It's too hot
He
for
gave
that.
the smile. He gave the fried smile.
It's way too hot for that.
His buddy has one on, too. He's slick fried, too.
Oh, I love this. This is what I'm talking about, man.
He's wearing jeans.
Dude, this is getting into it. This is how you get into it.
I don't know how you're wearing jeans right now.
No, listen.
It's like 1,000 degrees up here.
Sometimes you just feel cooler than it really is, Joe. He got a cool body temperature, I guess, man. I guess that's what it is. All right, we got coming up, man. Next week we got a lot of good stuff. The whole crew will be back together.
Mayor's back.
Mayor is back.
We missed you, Mayor.
We can't wait for you to drive the boat, y'all. Me and Babsy might just take a couple of segments where we just sit back and let you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll just
you
let
pick it
you
up.
catch up.
Yeah, Zephyr, way to hold it down, Zephyr.
Good job, Zach.
Good job, man.
Hey, can we get out early?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
We got a few minutes.
Cruel, good job back there, Cruel and Ross Johnstone. Johnstone is gone on vacay.
Cruel. How do you
up?
really say your name?
Kroll.
Kroll. See?
Yeah, but it's
like
slight
Kroll.
Yeah, nobody want to be.
It's a slight nickname.
Nobody wants to be. Yeah. Nobody wants to be called Kroll.
Kroll.
Nobody wants. It's like he got stuck in between being
Who
cruel
knows
and crawling
the
around.
movie
Kroll.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Kroll. Have you heard it? Have you?
I have seen it.
Have you? Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, Matthew McConaughey.
No.
That's
Kate. No. Okay, but legit guess. Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, so he was half
The
right.
yellow dress.
He was half right.
The yellow dress, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where
2003.
she names his private parts in the movie and says,
I'm
you
going to
know,
have to go back and watch it now.
and
Lose
he's
a
like,
Guy
no,
in
you
10
got to
Days.
name it something like really masculine,
Yeah.
right? If you're going to name it, it's got to be masculine.
I like
Because she
this.
named it like Pink Pretty something, whatever. And he's like, you know, like Kroll Warrior King.
No.
Is that
Don't be
is that
cruel.
Kroll?
No, don't be cruel. Cruel because of Bobby Brown. And because cruel, listen.
I wish Mayor were here because he knows how to lose a guy in 10 days
he would-
because
yeah, he
he's
would
the
love this.
rom-com guy.
He would dive right into this.
You
and
have
know
no
everything.
idea.
Not a clue.
Kroll's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, not a clue.
I remember when you used to
Kroll,
be a
what you want to be,
journalist.
cruel or you want to be Kroll?
Kroll.
So I'm not gonna lie, I do like the way you say it. So you can stick with it.
How do you say it?
Cruel.
Like cruel. Like you're
What's
like
up, cruel?
Like you're cool, but you're cruel?
You're cruel.
What? No, that's not cruel.
Yes, it is. That's a cruel act.
No.
A cruel act is scratching her eyes out. That's not cruel?
Okay, but like, I don't know. The way you did it was weird.
Listen, Zephyr.
I'm going to call him his real name.
that
Listen,
is.
you don't call anybody their real name.
His
so
name
it
is
doesn't matter.
his first name's
But
Zach.
then I'm going to forget. His first name
What's
what?
his first name? I
Zach.
have no idea what
Yeah,
his
see what
first
I'm
name
saying?
is.
Like, come on, man. We already got one Zach. We don't need to call him that. Well,
No,
I
we
don't.
call it. Well, you call
Lions.
it lion.
Lying line.
Okay, we're about to get a free kick here from Senegal.
Inside the is this inside the box? What is this? What is this considered right here?
I don't know what that little arc
Come on,
is.
Zelfa.
I'm not that
Cruel. Do you know where he's kicking from?
A free kick is pretty not that far out, but it's manageable. I think they could get an equalizer.
he missed.
He shot
He
it over
missed.
the crossbar.
Missed tall.
Might have.
Wasn't even close.
Might have did it for him. Wasn't even close. Curb said.
They look
So.
defeated.
Hey
Come
man,
back for that.
get out. We got drinks.
Oh, that's final. All right.
Oh, that was
Belgium
it.
wins.
We got drink specials
So
too.
U.S. after they win gets Belgium.
Yep.
Look at the confidence from Babs.
That's what
right
I'm talking about, Babs.
Let's go.
After they win.
I like that.
Yes. Everybody, have a wonderful holiday weekend. If you are looking for a place to watch the game tonight, come on out to Fog Street Lawn Club. This place is going to be a really fun
it's packing out.
atmosphere.
Better hurry up.
Really is going to be fun. Fog Street Lawn Club, 648 Fog Street in Nashville. Appreciate them for having us out. Broadcasting live today thanks to Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of both FIFA World Cup and Team USA. So grab your friends, come on out over here. And Michelob Ultra, I mentioned the official beer partner of FIFA World Cup and Team USA. So if you come out, and Slay has it, if you're watching on the chat, you can see the Michelob Ultra Special Cup. I don't know about you guys, but my family lives off of these cups. Like we put water, milk, everything.
Anything.
All the mixed drinks. Yes, we
saw
live
that.
off of our plastic cups that we have.
So you put a little wine in one of the plastic.
I put wine in one of them. Yes, we use them all the time. So if you're that kind of person, well, guess what? You can get your custom Ultra Cup at Fog Street and watch the game here with Ultra, Neutral, and Stella features. Nashville Soccer Pub showing every single World Cup game in the pub right here and on the rooftop. The big screen is up. People are here. It's going to be a great time. And all I have to say is USA. God bless the USA.
That's it right there. That's what we're looking for, man. Y'all enjoy your time. Be safe. Be safe with the fireworks. Caution is first. Do that. When you get that taken
Slay
care
would
of.
know. Almost
I'm
lost his
telling
knee.
you. I'm telling you. I almost
Listen.
went down, man.
If you blow off your finger, find the finger and put it on ice. And then go to the hospital.
Okay. Is that what your nurse
What?
wife said?
Look, if you blow off your finger and you want to keep the finger, you don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Put it on ice and go to a hospital straight up. They'll
If
be
you
able to
want
attach it.
any chance at saving it, you
Yeah.
got to put it on ice.
Yes.
What if it's hanging?
If it's hanging, put
got a
ice
better
on.
chance.
Like put it together, tape it,
Put it on ice.
put it on ice, or like cut it off. I don't know.
I
Finish it
can't
off.
believe we're having this conversation.
This is wild.
No, it's
I'm glad
true.
I'm not doing
I
it
mean,
this year.
People legit lose their fingers all the time for fireworks because they're not smart.
Dude.
I know. Ask
JPP.
JPP.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yep.
Yeah, lost his fingers.
Yep.
So that right there is be safe around fireworks. Be safe around the grill. It's going to be blistering hot. Take care of yourself. Hydrate. Driving. Get an Uber, people. I'm telling you, it's going to be easier. Or carpool. Have a designator. You know what I mean? Have a designated driver. So that is all from 3HL. And that's all we got from you. We getting out of here early,
I
Babs.
know. They're playing soccer behind us. I'm out.
we got to get out of here. We're on there, what do you call it, the pitch.
Yeah, we're on the pitch. We are out. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and spending your day with us. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. 3HL is organized chaos, but thanks to Zeph for organizing it a little bit while Mayor is gone. Mayor's back. We're all back on Monday. Have a wonderful and safe weekend. Good night, and God bless the USA.
All to the USA.